If Love and Gogi is wrong, I don't want to be right.
What would Socrates say to that?
It tickles my fancy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Goosies.
I don't have hair.
Oof.
You got Marcos.
That's not.
Wait.
Yeah,
That's true. You do got me. Get over here, Marcus. Let me look at you.
They
don't want it.
Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay, Leroy and Tobin, hold to the show, man. Still in the songs with the show, and till then his half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a smell, man. No proof, I'm a lie about a motor. No proof, like I always wanted him. I never hated him. I never traded him. And if I did, I never ever traded him. You never know what is a star? Like another city, the driver's side fly. Wish I could large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. 8, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever and cute as can be. You can watch us on YouTube with viewing for free. Ay. This one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time wonder what they gonna do next.
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Morning, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. A happy Monday to everybody out there.
Should I be happy?
Yeah, it was honestly one of the worst South Florida sports weekends ever, except for the Pinks. But everybody else, woof, really bad.
Like,
Really, really bad.
somebody texted me and they said, "Your Browns won." I'm like, no,
You didn't feel excitement about that one?
no. It was like, dude, if you keep doing the same crap, you're gonna keep getting the same results. And they may be finding different ways to do it, right? But it's still the same result. And there was only one game where I really felt good about the Dolphins trying to adjust and do other things. And that's the game where they just basically rolled two out the whole game. Then they went back to sitting him in the pocket. They couldn't, besides Achan, if they didn't have Achan,
if he doesn't have Achan, Tua has 0 yards.
Right.
Like all his only play is Achan, save me.
right. So I'm like,
it's really depressing. It's a very depressing watch. It only gets more depressing every single week because you not only have a week where you're just surrounded by controversy
right.
to go along with the losing, but then you follow it up with that performance.
I think the worst important part is the losing. Like, it just looks so bad.
Yeah, the style points on losing though.
Right.
They're losing in a blaze of glory, dude. These are not 9-6s.
Pretty much. And so I would say, man, like, again, everybody wants somebody fired.
Yep. I want everyone fired.
It doesn't matter.
Clean house.
Like, now.
Yeah. Actually, you know what, Leroy? Now would be nice.
Why?
Now would be nice. You want to know why?
Yeah.
Because it make me feel good. It would make me feel good to know that owner would walk down for one time and not give a rat's ass about some chic sporting event coming down here. Look at my building. No, why don't you, for once, take the tapioca out of your mouth, old man, and make a move to give a rat's ass about your football fans because they're pissed off and these guys have completely obliterated your franchise. The GM, he picks nobody but injured people, and then the healthy ones that he pick suck. And this coach. Leroy sitting there looking at that play sheet like he's got an answer with his 2 hoodies on. How come every time there's elements, this man dresses like he's going on great voyage? And then the one game that he didn't put enough hoodies on was the coldest game ever. I'm going to show him how tough I am. Yeah, actually, I would like somebody fired. For me. I don't care who coaches the rest of the way. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who. Anybody could do a better job than this. 6 points. And by the way, it's a fake 6 points because you had a roughing the long snapper. Who gets a roughing the call on the long snapper?
The Dolphins just got it a couple of weeks ago.
Dude, on the snapper?
Yeah.
I never seen that in my life.
Here's the rule. You can't hit the snapper. So that's why they get over to on the side of him, because his head is looking back and it puts him in a vulnerable spot. So they came up with the rule, you can't just bull rush the long snapper.
Ridiculous.
Look.
6 points. 6 points.
That's what I just said. 2 a day. Just said it. The Dolphins got called for it last week.
Dude, 6 points?
Yeah.
You kidding me? To the Browns?
I mean, the Browns got a good defense.
Dude, they haven't taken the football away at all this year. They were one of the lowest turnover teams in all of football. In fact, they had the second to worst turnover margin in all of football until Tua showed up and was like, let's even up them numbers, boys. Who wants it? Who wants it? You? Yeah, pick. Who's that down there? Tanner Connor? He's a burner. I'll get him the football down there. Pick. Oh, hey, Devon Achane, you're 5'8". Let me throw it up here so you get some in the ribs. Dude, was Tua a boxing trainer? How many hospital balls did he throw to his receivers yesterday? They're like, why didn't Devon Achane catch that ball? I don't know. His hands are probably tired from carrying Tua's ass all season. Why didn't he catch the football? Are you kidding me? What a disgraceful performance by that football team yesterday. And the defense, my Leroy, are you kidding me with all these penalties?
Forget the penalties. They can't stop a nosebleed.
Shooting themselves in the foot, roughing. Hey, Zach Sealer, do me a favor, dude. Respectfully, okay? You know I love you. When you signed that extension, was it to play football or rock'em sock'em robots? Do tell, dude. You're sitting here battering people in the head like a polar bear out there. What the hell's going on with him? Roughing calls every week, knocking somebody upside the head. You kidding me with this guy? What are we doing? I am like, do you know how bad a game has to be that we have to get the Browns reflective package from Spiro Dides and Adam Archuleta? Well, Adam, this has been our 16th Browns game together. Great. Thank you. Thank you for what you've done to my Sundays, Dolphins. Thank you. Appreciate this. It's riveting. And Ian Rappaport says this morning, no changes likely coming. Yeah, of course not. Why? Stephen Ross has got some bocce ball court he's got to go build.
You think that's why he's not doing anything now?
Oh, he doesn't care, dude. All he cares about is redoing City Place and buying nice grass. Let's be real about it.
And he doesn't care because he won't fire a coach after 7 games.
Dude.
I'm just asking.
Dude.
Like, they're like,
are you kidding me right now?
Wait. Let me ask you a question. So if Stephen Ross came in tomorrow and said, I've decided to fire everybody, your first thought would be, oh, he cares?
Yes. Yes. Actually, yes.
All right.
Yes. But you know what? Garfinkel's going to throw a pacifier and be like, don't worry, Stevie. We got the pickleball championship coming from Dubai. Like, what? We got F1, tennis championships, soccer games. Congratulations, dude. The college football playoffs down here. Riveting. Where's your ring for that, dude?
Don't forget a La Liga game.
La Liga is coming, Leroy. I forgot about that. Who could forget? What a great job they've done down here. He's having a great time. He's redoing City Place. We're going to have a new cheesecake factory up there. It's going to be awesome. Meanwhile, his coach sits here stuttering and muttering his way to 6 points. Guru, get the hell out of here. Yeah, actually, firing would make me feel really good right now. Really good. But you want to know what's going to make me even feel worse? When he fires just one of them. That's going to make me feel real great.
Yeah.
Because I got a GM. He traded up, and he somehow got somebody worse than Liam Eichenberg.
Wait.
I still don't miss him.
I was curious.
I still don't miss him.
Side
still
note.
don't miss him.
Side note.
Which, by the way, on the worst play that he had all game, Quinn Ewers still threw the deepest pass of the day. Because Tua had no interest in that. Because he's just like, where's AJ? Where's AJ? Where's AJ? Where he is? There he is. HN takes it 23 yards. Great. Where's HN? The only threw the ball, dude, did he throw the ball downfield like that one time to Tanner Conner when nobody was there? Because they were like, is he a mascot? Who is that guy?
In all honesty, I was so aggravated after halftime. I went and cooked.
Oh, man. Well, you missed a doozy. So
No,
when
I could hear it. I just
so
wasn't
you're
watching.
sitting here, you're shh.
No, I was
And it's
chopping vegetables.
And that's a pick 6 by Tagovailoa.
I had some chicken going, shrimp. You know, made a little pasta, little Cajun pasta.
What an,
But yeah,
what an
they go.
embarrassment.
You're not watching the game? I said that's not football.
it wasn't even worthy of your time. That's not football.
I'm curious as to this. The only decisions that Stephen Ross makes are the people that he hires, right? Whether you trust them or not, we can go. That's a whole nother different. But when you say Stephen Ross hasn't made a move, like he trusts his people to do that, even if they're the wrong people.
That's a terrible thing to do.
Right. But I'm saying we're sitting here saying Stephen Ross is, what has he done for this franchise?
What has he done for the franchise? They've been in their worst. They've literally had their worst run as a franchise with him as the owner.
You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. What owners, usually the owners that make personnel decisions, we say are the worst. So what, besides hiring and firing, which we don't even know if he does that, right? He's probably in on it, but he relies on other people to make those decisions. What decisions is Stephen Ross doing besides that?
Nothing. He's doing
But
nothing.
that's what most owners do.
No.
Who makes
Tennessee just fired their
No,
their
I understand that. But I'm saying, okay, what decisions do owners make other than firing and hiring people? That's all they do.
Yeah.
So when you talk about Stephen Ross has done nothing for
He's not
this,
doing anything. He's just sitting up. He's having his protein shake this morning, baby. He's probably on his Peloton. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
I just
Maybe he's playing Sudoku. I don't know what he's doing. You know what he's not doing? Giving a rat's ass about his franchise, apparently.
I don't think he doesn't care. Because he doesn't.
How long's Chris Grier been in charge?
Yeah.
How long?
Listen.
How long?
I'm not oh my God. All right, I'm done. Go ahead.
They're just saying, like, how long?
How
How long
not
did he give a
defending
charge?
the owner. Most owners don't make the decisions that you're seeing on the football field. Now, you can blame the owner for trusting those people.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Then that's it.
If I haven't made that clear,
but to go,
that's what I'm doing.
But to go in and then make this drastic decision now is not helping.
It doesn't hurt. What's the harm?
Okay.
Do tell.
Right.
I would love to
You're
know.
right.
What's the counterpoint
Right.
to it?
Go ahead and Leroy, tell us a positive football move Ross has been a part of. He doesn't make any of those decisions.
I just don't understand what you're like. You would agree these are fireable. This has been a
Yes!
fireable performance.
Absolutely.
Why can't he do it today?
I
Why can't he
don't-
make my Monday a little bit brighter?
I don't know. I mean, because that's not, I don't know.
Because
that-
he
that's-
thinks they're
because-
nice guys.
So I don't see firing a guy after 7 games with 10 games left. I don't know.
Dude, they just
So you just say, forget the season?
the season's done.
No, I understand
over.
that. But you understand.
It's
That-
never been more over. It's never been
All right.
more over. Like I've heard this argument from you, and I understand it when you talk about, hey, they won 8 games last year.
No,
Hold on, hear me out.
okay.
When you make that argument, right, and they win
Mhm.
8 games last year, Tua missed 6 games,
Mhm.
kind of can hear you out.
Mhm.
When you are literally only better than the Jets,
Mhm.
what's the argument anymore?
Okay, I'm just saying. After 7 weeks, we're.
Mhm.
I mean,
What more needs
we
to be
know
said?
it's coming.
What more needs to be seen?
Okay.
What needs to be said?
Okay. All right.
I just don't.
I'm not saying. Wait. Hold on. I'm not saying that it's not over. Why? Listen, I'll tell you how I feel. You don't tell me how I feel. All right. Like I don't understand why you think I'm not defending anybody. That is what it is, right? Owners don't usually the owners that meddle in the decisions of the players and stuff like that. We call stupid. or we say, stop meddling. Stephen Ross doesn't do that. Now,
Yeah, but there comes a time, right?
very, very, I just think he trusts in people. Is it the wrong people? Absolutely. At this point, and again, my whole thing has been, if I'm an owner of a franchise and I see my guy throwing money out and giving money and doing all these things for players who never play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, me and you got to have a conversation. Me and you got to have a big time conversation because I'm paying a lot of money and they're all sitting next to you on game day. So, yeah, at some point, I don't know where he is in these conversations, but yeah, at some point when you see that half of the guys you're paying aren't playing or aren't good, that falls on the guy you trust the most.
Take a break. That was our headlines. Headlines, Dolphins suck. Also, it was a terrible sports weekend. Canes lost. Panthers keep losing. They keep losing bodies. I didn't think Niko Mikkola could get hurt. He's also hurt. He'd had a winless preseason. Headlines brought to you by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price.
No headlines.
Visit us at Doral Kia or at DoralKia.com. And Shohei Ohtani, the greatest game we've ever seen in our life.
Ever.
Take a break. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Hey, the Heat opened their season this week, and we got a boatload of tickets that we're giving away all day tomorrow for the Heat home opener against the Knicks this coming Sunday. Listen to Joe Rose in Hollywood. You can listen to our show, Hot Crowder and Solana, for your chance to win Heat tickets every hour tomorrow right here on your home for the Miami Heat, FM 104.3 WQAM. He get going on Tuesday on the road, taking on the Orlando Magic. Final score yesterday for the Dolphins was 31-6. Good God. Schmeathan says Chris Grier is the Ohtani of bad GMing. Man, that Ohtani. I felt, you know what? Actually, I felt bad. I kept like being done with sports and then being like, I missed so much better sports because I was watching my teams. Like, I felt that way after watching the Canes, and I was like, I missed Ohtani do what? And I saw Carson Beck throw 5 interceptions. One of them got called back. 5 interceptions. Yeesh. That wasn't fun this week either. This ACC, dude, the bane of my existence. Every time it's an ACC team, I never worry about high-profile games. I never worry about
they can
those.
play all of the SEC until
Doesn't matter.
they get to their own conference.
Yep.
Syracuse, Georgia Tech.
We got an SEC line. Can't run against Louisville. Ugh.
I mean, Louisville's good. Dude.
I understand.
I mean, Louisville, like, see,
they were still double digit. They were still double digit favorites.
I told. Oh well, never mind. But I don't understand why everybody just assumes that your team's going to run over the other team. Nobody watched any Louisville games. I actually saw them play twice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wow, they're not bad. They're actually pretty good. They lost to Virginia in double overtime because it was just a bad game. And then that's why I started saying what I said. Like, look, you're going to get tested 1 or 2 times a year. All the top teams do it. They get tested 1 or 2 times a year. Sometimes they squeak them out. Sometimes they lose. It has nothing to do with the spread, right? Louisville has, I mean, the Canes have Tony. They have the Bell kid, who looks like a moose in the secondary.
I don't think anybody's better than Malachi Tony in the country.
No.
He's amazing. Not. He's amazing.
And so there's...
How did he get the first swag penalty? Because he was too manly? You gonna let that guy? That guy is a dog.
Little guy.
He just dragged you with that block, and they're like, too much Malachi Tony. What is he supposed to do? I'm sorry.
And we had an old friend visit. Swag penalties back.
They were so disciplined.
But even with that, at the end of the game, I'm like, okay, they're gonna go down and take care of it and squeak it out, right? But no, they didn't.
Turnovers were a killer.
Here's the crazy part. You're 9th in the country, right? You have 1 loss, 1 division loss, and you're not in first place in your conference. Louisville is.
Yeah, and Georgia Tech is undefeated, aren't they? I think they are.
Yeah. So while we sitting here like
bane of my existence, this stupid conference, I've hated it since they've been
while
here.
we sitting here talking about all the other stuff, I mean, get through your conference first. Like, stop worried about all the other stuff. Get through your conference.
100%.
Because you have struggled late in the season against teams like Georgia Tech, now Louisville. Let's not even forget Syracuse. I don't know which one of them you play or don't play, right? And it's,
they don't play Georgia Tech. They play Syracuse.
And now you got to play SMU.
NC State, SMU.
SMU.
You got Stanford.
Right. You got
Stanford just beat FSU.
Which is doing nothing but making your wins look.
What I got, because I was pretty exhausted by stuff, but like, how bad was this Gators win that Billy Napier got fired after a win? He was getting booed off, and they're just like, you know what? I don't care that we won. He's fired. Like, what?
You fire somebody for winning.
I didn't see the game. I was just like, wait, they won and they fired him? And everybody was just talking about that in the morning. I was doing a Gameday Uncensored. They're like, hearing that Billy Napier's out. I'm like, wait a minute. Didn't they win? What happened?
I would say, like,
did he go and take a poop on the field?
I mean, it has to be the quarterbacks are not as good as they thought.
Oh,
Like so one of the things that sometimes gets teams, and especially in college, in trouble, right? You get this highly rated recruit. He comes in, everybody's thinking, okay, we got the best player, and Michigan's going through the same thing, right? Best player in the country, plays quarterback, gonna be a stud, and he struggles, right? And it's normal, but that guy struggles, or he's not any good. Like, it happens at all levels. Anthony Richardson, right? Where everybody just think, whoo, this guy's a dog. He's gonna be that guy. And then he's not. It happens at the level lower. So this quarterback that I saw for Florida, I mean, could he end up being good? Yeah. Is he there yet?
he's
No.
still young too.
Right. That's what I'm
He's still
saying.
young.
That's what I'm saying.
Carson Beck is not young though, and
Oh
man,
my goodness.
he was.
Can I just say he threw a couple of passes? I thought his arm was hurt again.
Did you really think
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Because he just didn't look like he was like his. You can't be a touch passer all the time unless that's all you got.
Tried to touch pass it over 3 Cardinals.
Oh my
It's like, what are you doing, dude? What's happening here?
I was shocked at the amount of pressure they were going to they were able to get. Keep in mind, they blitzed a lot. They were all about that action. And I think one of the things that they went to the game doing is called the run blitz, where you blitz to stop the run, and if they throw it, you just keep going to get the quarterback. And that was causing a lot of problems.
Mhm.
So every time you saw him, and in fact, the Browns did the same damn thing. They never blitz. Schwartz is not a blitzer. They were lining 8 up.
Dude. He was. Yeah, they were coming after too with corners.
Right.
All over
That's
the
what I'm
place.
saying. That's not that. And
That's not his deal.
right. And I got mad because I'm like, isn't that something? Other team trying something new.
How about that?
1-5.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. And what do? Bubble screen. What about the one he threw out there that hit him on the chest? And they go, oh no, that was a lateral.
Dude, I was when I was watching the Canes and Beck throws the drive where he has 2 interceptions, where he throws the interception, they call roughing the passer, which was a gift. And he comes back and then he throws another interception. I did the thing where I needed to take a walk, and I just like walked out of my house, walked in the backyard, came back, and I was like, oh my God, they got the ball back. I was like, I thought they were so cooked.
I was so like, it's one thing to say that your team is not good, right? It's a whole nother thing to not figure out what the hell's going on. You know what I mean? You can't figure out what's going on with this team. Like, what are they trying? What are they doing to remedy the situations? And they just do the same stuff. Like, dude, I'm tired.
Who are we talking about right now?
We're talking about the stupid Dolphins.
Okay. I thought we were talking about the Canes.
No, not them. They just had a bad game. But even with that, I still thought they were going to pull it out at the end.
I did too. But
A bad game.
I think Beck might be colorblind.
You're going to have a couple of those games. And I said that earlier. But it happens.
Yeah.
And they're not out of it. Here's the problem. It's only October. When you normally have to slip up, it's November.
I know.
And so you can't afford to have.
Well, that's the thing is it's completely shaken my confidence to the core, because it was like, oh, this is the deeper Canes team. They're more disciplined. They're manlier. And now
got pushed around.
2 games in a row.
Got pushed. Bully got bullied. The bully got bullied.
Quarterback who's supposed to be a veteran.
The bully got bullied.
Ruben Bain can't get to the quarterback. Malachi Tony, though. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
He's so good. He should be for the Heisman. That guy's amazing.
At 18?
Yeah. We'll get back into the Dolphins. If you guys want to call on the Dolphins too, 305-567.
I think everybody's burnt out.
You might be right. I don't know. If nobody calls, nobody calls. 305-567-0560. 305-567-0560. We'll take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Hey, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame members, Rush just announced their 50-something tour, and we've got your chance for you and a guest to win a flyaway to see them at Madison Square Garden in New York City. The prize includes tickets to the show, round-trip airfare, and a 2-night hotel stay. To enter, go to WQAM.com. It is a national contest. Dolphins lose yesterday 31-6. Mike McDaniel, I don't know. Kind of felt like, did it feel like Dan Day with us here today? Dan, you were on the post-game show yesterday. Did it feel as close as ever that Mike McDaniel was rats off a ship on his quarterback?
Yeah, kind of hearing the tone and candor of his voice and stuff is that he's kind of fed up with it a little bit.
Seemed like it. It seemed like it. Well, listen,
He didn't protect and
didn't coddle him.
Coddle him. Yeah, like he always in the past, like, well, this time he's like, didn't do anything to help us win.
I think they're sick of each other.
I do too.
I think losing has gotten them to the point where they're sick of each other. I don't think they like the way they look at each other. It's he quit. He put in Quinn Ewers yesterday, which is already it was interesting because Quinn Ewers became the backup quarterback yesterday. They decided Zach Wilson, $6 million as your backup, probably not a great idea. And so he became the emergency third. You got to be the most expensive emergency third quarterback in the league. Got to be.
I mean,
gotta be. He's got to be.
I mean, that was Tobin logic. Let's see what the young kids got. That's something you would say.
Huh? I liked it.
But that's like, I don't understand why you would have a problem with it. That's something that you would do.
Showed some moxie.
I mean, but that's what you would do.
Jonas Savaianaya tried to get him killed. He threw that deep pass to D. Eskridge.
Well, that's another dude.
Savaianaya?
No, Eskridge.
Oh. Oof.
What do you do?
Oof. No. I don't have answers. Maybe Fernando.
I think, listen, I'm trying not to be like, I'm just not going to do it because, listen, let's start here. The team's bad. And when your team's bad, bad things happen on the football field. So if you start there, then it's hard to complain thinking it should be better when you start off with the team's bad. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Here's Fernando. Hello, Fernando.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah. How are you?
Oh, man. Who decided to pay Tua $250 million?
Well, the Dolphins did.
Oh, the Dolphins did? Okay, well, that's a good one. What happened to accuracy? Because the only accurate thing I see this man doing is throwing interceptions out of the end zone with his eyes closed. Did you guys see that replay in that game?
He had somebody in his kitchen the entire game, that's for sure. But yeah, it's crazy. He is such a liability with the turnovers now. It's crazy.
And who decides to take him out? Because apparently he had a conversation with a coach, and then the coach went to McDaniel's, and then they decided to put somebody else in. And not only that, not the second string guy, the third string guy.
Well, the third string guy was made the second string guy yesterday.
Oh, okay.
They moved him up.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's why that happened. They didn't just say like, hey, Zach Wilson also can't play. They demoted Zach Wilson going into the game. But your point stands.
You know why they do that, right?
Well,
because if you're the second guy, you get more reps.
Jim Mandich, gentlemen, the stench of cow manure is over the performance of the Dolphins yesterday.
Oh no, it stinks. It
stinks.
It stinks to high heaven, as the Paul Feinbaum was. Oh, Feinbaum must have had a great weekend. Leon, what's up, man?
What up, fellas? How you doing?
Yeah.
A tough weekend, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I need this explained to me, man. I hear all these rumors why Ross might not fire Grier because of the ongoing Flores stuff. Isn't that almost like an admission of guilt?
Like, it would seem like that, like you didn't want something to get out if that was the case.
Right. So that should be like almost like a Donald Sterling thing. I understand it's almost different, like a racist kind of thing, but he should be forced to sell the team if he's not willing to fire or part ways with the longest tender GM without a playoff win. And I'm treating this like a bad Netflix series, man. I'm just pressing skip and want to watch the next season already.
Who plays Stephen Ross in the Netflix series? J.K. Simmons?
He plays everybody.
He plays everybody.
J.K. Simmons. Yeah.
I don't know if the Flores thing has anything to do with why Chris Grier's kept a job. I don't think it is. I think, first of all, he kept a job in the organization long before that. I think he's good at keeping his job. He seems like a very pleasant man. And all I keep reading from Barry Jackson, from everybody, is, hey, Stephen Ross likes these guys. It's great. Go hang out, dude. Go have a trivia night. You know, I don't know what to tell. Have a good night out. Would you invite them to trivia night, Dan Day? I don't know. Like, great. I'm glad you guys like each other.
Somebody said J.K. Simmons is too jacked. I'd say Woody Allen. Is he still with us?
Is he still with us? Yeah, he's still with us. Yeah, I think he's still with us. I'm not very confident, though.
I'm not very confident. Yes, he is.
Hey, handsome Daffy.
Man, listen. First off, good morning to y'all.
More to you.
Good morning. We don't listen. We don't.
Hey.
We listen and we don't judge.
Hey, I'm judging. I'm judging.
No, we talk about each other. We're not talking about other folks.
Oh, okay. Right. But with the Tua situation, man, anybody who's still on the Tua train need to be locked up in a mental asylum. Because this guy, we gave him a chance. He gave us nothing. He is a mediocre quarterback, and you guys need to admit to that now. Like, we go through this game after game after game, and it's regression. Like, it's time to move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm off that train. I'm on the hurricane train, and I'm staying that way. At least with them, I have a little bit of hope.
Well, that train wasn't very accurate this week either.
That train is blocking.
I get you.
But they want, yeah, exactly. I'm saying they won more games than the Dolphins did.
We have no trains right now. We don't even. We got the Pinks. The Pinks are in the playoffs. Messi won the Golden Boot. You know what that is?
The Ballon d'Or.
No, I think that's the Golden Boot for the world.
Okay, but you said Golden Boot. You didn't say Golden Boot specifically for the right. Like, dude, hey, look. I know we're struggling in sports right now, but let's not venture off into other sports because we know.
Semantic samurai.
Listen, I can't. One of the things that I always try to figure out, right, is the player bad or the system bad.
Mm-hmm.
And so I will always fight, and you've heard me the last few weeks, fight the system, before I go to the player. Because especially this year, there's a lot of quarterbacks who played on teams that had a fan base doing the same thing.
I agree. I know.
And they're pretty productive. And so, he hasn't played well. So let me put that out there. But I'm with what I've seen this year, with all the quarterbacks that people said were trash,
mm-hmm.
and see what they're doing. Like, what part of it is what he's trying to do on the football field or lack thereof? Like, if you keep doing the same stuff, yeah, they're going to catch up. Or he's just not very good and they put lipstick on the pig.
I think
years before.
No, I don't even think it's. Is it possible he just got broken down and worse? Like, he's had a lot of injuries. He's a guy who has to have his whole body to throw. He had a hip injury at the end of last year. He's talked about lingering issues with his ankles. He's obviously got the concussion stuff to worry about, and he might just be cooked.
That quick?
I don't know how fast it goes.
Man,
running backs go fast.
Yeah,
once
but
they're top of the league, then boom, gone.
I had yeah.
It's odd for the position. I get you. It's odd for the position, but he's not a he's not a guy who's
guy.
Yeah, he's a fragile guy.
He's tiny. He's like, I mean, look. I'll tell you what. Look at Jaden Daniels.
Oof.
Look at Joe Burrow. Look at there's a lot of quarterbacks out there that just can't stay healthy.
This is a Jay. Hello, Jay.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm kind of curious. What do you guys think will be the over this week on how many times Mike McDaniel is going to say or Tua is going to throw picks?
So, question: are we going day by day or for the week?
I would just say post-game interview at this point.
Post-game interview.
Oh, he was bad yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
He was bad yesterday.
He went 30 deep, right?
It was 30 in the 30s easily.
Right.
In the 30s easily.
Guys, when you have small kids, you see a mess. I look at this and I think I'm looking at my 5-year-old. I think I'm looking at a mess here. It's just fractured from all the way from the top. I just think we're making wrong decisions here, and I really hope for the sake of myself and my son being season ticket holders, we get this figured out soon.
I appreciate you, Jay. And keep it clean, all right?
Hold on.
What? I'm fair, but I'm firm.
No. You can't tell a story about a 5-year-old and cuss. Like, at least if you involve in the children, you are speaking, right? Right? Think about that. That's,
boy.
That's crazy, right?
People are wound up right now, dude. I can't judge.
I know.
Remember, we listen, but we don't judge. That's what we said we were going to do.
We listen, but we can't. Like, we have to obey the rules.
Hello, Ricardo.
Good morning, Tobes. Good morning, Leroy.
What's happening?
How we doing?
How we feeling? We're here for you. Like, I already went through my mechanisms to get out of this draw. I started cooking yesterday.
Oof.
But keep in mind, think about this. I was so frustrated about the game that as a Cleveland Brown, I didn't even care. Right? Like, it wasn't good football. Right? No matter what side you were on.
You gotta snap that streak.
Especially when I knew exactly what was gonna happen. I do it to say, you know what? They're a 1-5 team also. Their strengths were your weaknesses. That's hard to do with 2 1-5 teams. They got two things well. 2 things.
What?
Run the football and play defense. And guess what you don't do well? Protect the quarterback and stop the run. And what happened?
Oh, yeah.
So what do you got?
They were looking like slippery eels out there, Leroy. They were going through all over the place.
What do you got for us, Ricardo?
I know exactly. Hey, just to back up Leroy's point, I know exactly how you feel because I almost had that same feeling when the Dolphins beat the Jets on Monday Night Football, and I was kind of like,
yeah, it wasn't inspiring.
It wasn't at all, and I'm like, this doesn't show me anything. And with this game yesterday, I didn't watch a single second until Quinn Ewers was in the game.
Wow.
Because at this point, there's so much I could get into, and I don't have the patience nor the time right now. But I'll say this. I'll ask you guys this. Leroy, would it be okay at this point to bench the $52 million man a year and let's see what, Ewers can put out on the field? Or just see if Tua can go 9 straight wins and save the Dolphin season and everybody else's job? Because to be honest with you, I don't blame all of this on Mike McDaniel. He's not the one out there in pads. He's not the one out there trying to, how do you say it? Execute the offense yet. Right. But it's like there's way too many problems on that field to be everybody like, oh, it's McDaniel's fault. And I'm like,
it's the easiest person and I'm going to tell you how this works. The easiest person to blame is the guy you can take the hit the most with, right? So when you think of, if I had to put them in order, Chris Grier, Mike McDaniel, and then Tua. And all that has to do with is the amount of money owed to them if you say goodbye. That's it. So that's why I say if you could do something and not absolutely kill yourself and cost yourself more in the long run.
Yeah, there's only one guy who's got to cap it, though.
Right. Tua. So that's why he's last. The other 2 guys you could just pay. Now, $52 million, $50 million is a big cap hit, especially for this team that has a lot of stuff they need to fix.
It's just it's a waving of the white flag, though. Like, he's not helping. He's not lifting anything at this point. Like, if anything, he's
So
he's helping the other teams and he's causing controversy.
If you get rid of the GM and you're bringing in another coach, here's what you tell the new coach, right? You're not tied into Tua.
Yeah, of course not.
But he's going to be on the team.
I hope not.
They're not going to cut
I got
$50
one more
million.
thing I got one more thing to say though before I head out. Tobin.
Yep.
I love you.
I love you.
But damn, you put us through too much bullshit with this hour Tua, man.
What's going on today? First of all, let me just tell you something right now.
I should have retired last year.
I suspended it when I suspended it. And you guys are being ridiculous right now with your language. Let's have some class, gentlemen and ladies. You can't say it. We got the children listening, and you're sitting here, you're spitting out cuss words like it's Willie. No, this isn't the McAfee show. I got a license to protect.
I'm sorry, Tobes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go sit in the door. Damage is done. Damage is done. Get out of here. Get him out of here.
I can't. Holy smokes! What are we doing?
Jesus.
What do you think? Can I ask you a question?
What?
What do you think an angry fan is going to sound like? Right? They get fired up. They get cranked up, and then all of a sudden, boom, dropped it. One was telling a story about a 5-year-old and started. Can we
take a break?
Let's
if you're on hold, we'll get to you. We'll get to you.
Hey, you guys watch your mouths.
Yeah, watch your mouths, all right? Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you. I was showing Leroy during the break, Brad Marchand getting he ended up getting fined $5,000 for that. But
like you did they watch? Why did he get fined $5,000? Did you see what the guy did?
Yeah, he cross-checked him.
Right.
He cross-checked him, and then he ripped the guy's helmet apart.
So is that legal? The cross-check?
No, that's a penalty. No, you're not supposed to do that.
So where's the officials in this?
Where's the officials in him getting fined?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
But he got his get back, and man,
he tore up his helmet.
And the Panthers, who have lost 4 in a row, Saturday was frustrating. They had a gazillion power play chances, couldn't score. And now Mikkola's hurt. We'll keep an eye on that, see what's up with him. But man, it's been a tough. After the first 3, this road trip's been hellacious, Leroy, for the Cats.
You know what? Of all the teams in this city, they always seem to keep it in perspective, and everybody remains calm and they fight through it.
They'll be back in action tomorrow. Marchand makes his return to Boston. Also, I want to wish well wishes to Brandon Montour, who former Cats champ. He apparently took a personal leave to be with his family from the Seattle Kraken. No details on it, but wishing the best for Montour. We're taking your calls here on the Dolphins loss or Canes, whatever you guys want to spit on from the weekend. It was a bad one. Headlines are brought to you by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com. Saw Will Manso just tweet out, heading on over to the Dolphins facility. Business as usual for Mike McDaniel's Monday press conference.
Should we get like a count? And go,
You want to just do an official count tomorrow? You want me to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. For you, I'll do that research.
I'm just trying to make
lighten the mood a little bit
of a god-awful situation. And I've been on a team that was 3-13.
Mm-hmm.
And the only difference is I wasn't a pro long enough to understand the chaos that was going on around me.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand this. You got that stink on you, no matter what you do. Like,
it's rough, man.
Right.
What's up, Jimmy?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
What's going on?
Buddy? What do you got for us today?
I promise to keep it clean. Okay?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. So let me tell you about my day yesterday, and then I'll get into what I really want to say. I had no expectations, and I went furniture shopping with my wife yesterday instead of watching the golfing game. I followed the score, and honestly, I was much better off going shopping for furniture than watching the Dolphins.
Better for your mental health.
I'll put that in perspective.
And you got some honeydews, so
you got some points.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I spent some money, so there you go. Anyway, so I don't know if this has been brought up, but honestly, Tua has regressed. We can't deny that. Maybe the concussions have caught up with him. Maybe the game is too fast for him right now. And, that what separates, listen, these guys are good, all of them. But what separates the good from the great is the speed of the game. The game is too fast for him right now. Okay. And in any sport, the slower the game for the superstar, that's why they're superstars. It's the speed of the game. And it's too fast for him. He can't play anymore. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Second thing is Mike McDaniel cannot lead men. He does not know how to lead men. He may be brilliant, offensive-minded guy, but he's not a leader of men. And if he had any chutzpah, so to speak, I would resign and let somebody else take over the reins.
Hold up. I was with you. Whoa. I was with you. All the way until you said he should resign and just give up that money.
He should resign out
of
chutzpah.
Come on, man. Ain't nobody. I don't care how much you suck at your job. You ain't gonna just volunteer to stop getting paid.
I don't think I can do this anymore,
Wait,
boys.
we owe you $19 million, but if you resign, we don't owe you nothing? Who's taking that deal?
Nobody.
So, I understand what you're saying.
And
here's what I would say about the game has sped up for Tua. Could it be the protection that has sped up the game for him?
I think
to some
I
extent.
think the protection, and I think the idea that he's taking a lot of hits. I think he's taking.
Okay.
I think he's taking.
It could make him a little shell shot. Yeah, absolutely.
I think I definitely. I definitely.
He's got a
I
little
don't think it's. I don't think it's.
PTSD.
I don't think it's even all mental. I think I think that body's taking a lot of wear and tear, thrown around a lot, and yeah, he's just his decision making is terrible. I mean, I don't. It's really bad, and it's been bad. It's been bad all year. He leads the league in interceptions.
It kind of goes to that. It kind of goes, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of goes to that traffic cone thing. That you drop players in traffic cone areas, and that's where they're going to throw it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what's up, Chris?
Hey, good morning, guys. Thank you for taking my call, bro. Love the show.
Thank you.
Listen, man. All I gotta say is, I'm a '90s baby, man. I'm a father of a 3-year-old, and you know, that's us fathers. We're supposed to do the best for our kids. I'm at the point, brother. I might have to convince my son to not cheer for the Dolphins. I don't want him to go through what I'm going through, man. You know, I would defend.
They'll figure it out on their own, Chris. You know, I have a 10-year-old or soon to be 10-year-old, and he sees that score yesterday. He looks up, he goes, "We're cooked." And then he looks at me and he goes, "Dad, have you ever thought about betting against your team when they're bad?" And I'm like, not a bad solution. Not a bad solution, Tommy. That was pretty good.
No, I hear you, man. You know, but it's just, you know, my high school days, my college days, now, you know, fatherly days. Man, it's never really like a great. Yeah, we've had some good games, you know, against Tom Brady's back in the days. You know, we had some back in 2022. I get it, but it's tiring, man. You know, I used to defend Tua all the time, and I love the guy. You know, most of the games here, you know, he did some great comebacks. You know, the defense looks suspect, but man, when is enough? For Christ's sake, man, they're cursing on your show.
Appreciate you, Chris. Thank you. No, we've lost all sense. And then I didn't even know what he was talking about. Did you hear him yesterday after the game? Like, were you very confused by what he was like? I don't like how I've carried myself this year. And I was like, Tua, love you, baby. All right. I know you're trying to do the reverse from what you did the week before. Tua, take some advice from old Tobes. The podium is not a therapy couch. Okay? Just do us a favor, say I got to do better, and walk off. But we're getting philosophical breakdowns from him.
You got to linger, right?
Yeah,
Linger.
dude.
It's like
there's got to be somebody at the facility. I'm sure you guys have everything over there. Someone's got a couch you can lay on and just dump this all on. The podium is not the place for this. And again, nobody in the media is not going to be appreciative of vulnerability and honesty from your athletes, but I just think someone needs to tell them, "Hey, man, stop talking right now."
You know what you need? They need to go in there with that Grammy music. So when he starts answering questions, coming up next.
Coming up next, Bradley Chubb explains what happened on those penalties.
Dude, here's the thing. I used to always say this to people. Sometimes if you're a defender and there's a lot of penalties, it's because you're grabbing because you can't cover the guy across from you. It's conversely, on the offensive line, if it's the same guy always getting the holding penalties or whatever, it's because he can't block the guy across from him. But like, holy smokes.
How about when the ball popped up right to Larry Borum? It's like, I got the ball.
We saw somebody do that.
Yeah, Rob Hunt, he didn't know. He's like, I didn't know that was against the rules.
And wish I had him.
Well, he's hurt right now.
He's hurt right now. Right.
He's right up in par with it. This would be when Chris Grier loves him.
Yeah.
He's like,
yep. I just traded for Robert Hunt.
All right, we'll take a break. We got a lot of people on hold. I'm gonna get through as many as I can, guys. I appreciate you guys' patience. We'll get to you on the other side and be back with more after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Rock the Ocean's iconic music festival, Tortuga, returns to Fort Lauderdale Beach next April with Post Malone, Riley Green, Kenny Chesney, and way more. And we're giving you a chance to win a 3-day pass for you and a friend. Just to enter, all you got to do is go to the contest page at WQAM.com and register now. Tortuga, coming your way. The Dolphins, they lose. Saw Kim Bokamper said on the CBS postgame show that Stephen Ross and Tom Garfinkel walking down to the locker room did not look happy.
Now?
Good. I'm glad they didn't look happy. I hope reap what you sow. Make a move already then, dude. If you're not so happy.
I don't think any of them feel the consequences of this for whatever reason. Because there's certain things that Chris Grier has done that if he really believed that his ass was on the line, he wouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you need to turn it around, the last thing you're going to turn it around with is an injured player. That's facts. You can't turn it around with a player that's not on the field.
Do you think he gets like an extra level of satisfaction? Like, has he signed an injured guy that got through? And
It's like,
yeah,
hey,
nailed it. Bargain.
I just got a Lamborghini for half the price.
Right.
It don't have an engine and it only has 3 tires. But
He's like a crypto bro. Like, it's like, I got the latest coin. I got the latest token. It's like, I think Bitcoin's the only one that seems like it's flowing right now, dude. No. This is Grier coin. Latest and greatest.
Those jerseys are hideous.
I told you those Chargers jerseys are rough.
Like
Not a good look.
It kind of looks like Georgia Tech from afar.
Yeah, a little bit. Mo Skrilla, what's up, man?
Hey, Dr. Tobin. Hey, Dr. Leroy. Dr. Dave. I come in to talk to you guys.
Take a seat, Mo Skrilla. Take a load off, dude. What do you got to say?
Man, I just wanted to tell like the fans like me, that's just boycott. You know what I'm saying? Stop going to the games. Stop buying merch. Channel 4, Channel 6, Channel 7. This is like a blackout. This is a blackout the game. Don't even show us the game. NFL, don't even give them a free trip to Spain. They don't even deserve to have a vacation.
No paella for them.
Just find another team. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to go. And like, just get the rat out of there, man. Let's just get the rat out of there, and let me start all over. Because Flores told y'all, the rat he wasn't no good. He ain't got no cheese. And to start over, man. Get like my boy Frog Boy always say, get somebody mobile.
Oh, don't give him any more hair. See him, Mo Skrilla.
OG's boy had
he had a day. Yeah, he had like
7 for 160.
Yeah, I saw that.
164. Yeah.
Colts though, 6-1.
Who saw that?
Not me, dude. Not me.
You know why?
I think I thank Tua for that, sparking all of it.
Know why? 2 words. Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Because you had it in your mind what Daniel Jones was. Same thing with Sam Darnold. Same thing with Baker Mayfield, right?
Crazy, dude. Is this Ross?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Hey, what's up, Ross?
Was that Kentucky bourbon you were medicating with last night?
It was the remainder of my Jack Daniels bonded. I may have to go to Kentucky bourbon next.
Come on, baby. Yeah, you got to go with some Maker's Mark or some Evan Williams or something. But anyway, that Mo Skrilla, don't worry, baby. I won't be back down there no more. I went to the Titans game on Monday Night Football last year, and then I'm 3 hours from Indy, so I went to the Indianapolis game this year. So they'll pay me to stay away from there. But I guess the only question I have for Leroy was, can we not just, like every third series, throw a Hail Mary and try to get a pass interference instead of these? I'm going to pull the little bit of hair out I got left with these screen passes and these behind the – oh, my gosh, that's maddening.
I have been losing my mind all year.
Appreciate you, man.
I've been losing my mind all year about that.
It's crazy.
Right. Like, if you run 10 of them a game, once you get past 5, it says the element of surprise is gone. Right? I'm telling you. You want the element of surprise? I'm telling you, everybody in football what the Dolphins should do right now when the guy motions out to block for the screen, right? Instead of blocking the guy, because they're going to bum rush the guy that's going to catch the screen, have him slip and go right up the sidelines. Nobody's going to cover him because they're going to all go, and then you're going to have a guy wide open. I'm telling you, look, it doesn't take a rocket scientist.
I got a couple of things here. Barry Jackson has just dropped a advanced stats on Tua Tagovailoa's regression. So I haven't read it yet, but I have a couple tweets that he's teased us with here. He's put it on the menu right outside the restaurant. He says 62% of Tua's passes haven't traveled 10 air yards, 44 behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
But on throws 10 to 19, he has 6 touchdowns and 6 interceptions and a poor 75.2 passer rating per Pro Football Focus. Frankly, a cheaper player on a rookie deal should be able to do that. He also says 6-time Pro Bowl running back LaShawn McCoy is among those who have seen enough of Tua. Quote, he stinks. When they paid him, I couldn't believe it. Why are they paying him? What are they paying him for? The gig's up, bro. Thank you, Shady. We appreciate you.
I mean, it's easy to say, it's easy to pile on, right? It's easy to say that. My whole issue is that there's other things that I see that he does now that they're not doing before, that they were doing before that he's not doing now. And it's just with the overall play designs, right? Like, not for nothing, if you're looking at those stats and you figure we got to do a certain thing with the football to make him successful, so's the defense. They got the same numbers.
Well, there comes a point in every game where they realize it's HN or nothing. Like, because then HN,
right? Exactly.
Like,
so
like that's what it is. It's
here's
like,
what I would say: if you want to know whether Tua has it or not, don't try to finagle his way into plays. Call some plays that you think are going to be productive. Have him go out and execute them. And if he doesn't execute them, then fine, right? But you trying to set up an offense, you're handicapping yourself more than you're helping.
And you do got to wonder at one point if Mike McDaniel really does feel like he has a regressed quarterback. He obviously seems to enjoy some level, and that was a bad first series by Quinn Ewers, but he seems to enjoy some level of development that's happening during the practice weeks. Like, you do wonder when he gets a wandering eye on this stuff. He's like, let's see what the kid can do. What do I have to lose other than my job?
Oh, no,
Smitty?
that's already good.
Yeah, for sure. Smitty, what's up, man?
Well, I'd ask how you guys are doing, but I already know because I feel it for the last 20 years.
Not doing good, Smitty?
Man, oh, man. Hey, I don't know. What do we want to talk about? We want to talk Friday game, or do we want to talk about
whatever you want?
Game?
World is yours, Smitty.
All right, first Friday, real quick. Can we do anything else besides run up the middle and throw to the side? Same play over and over and over again. And the Dolphins, dude, I said it. I told you guys this a couple years ago. You don't draft a quarterback from a running program. A guy that was already hurt. He was already hurt. I mean, you guys, come on, man. And like I said, we all know, I'm pretty sure I can ask you guys honestly. Did you really expect Miami Canes and the Dolphins to actually do okay?
I thought the Canes were going to win. I really did, Smitty. I didn't think they were going to lose to Louisville. I was expecting later in the year. Thought we get to like 8-0 or something like that, 8, 9-0, and then
then we lose it. But you already know you're kind of expecting us to lose one of those games because we just don't have. I don't know what it is. We have all the talent in the world of Ohio State and everyone, but every single year it's stupid penalties, dumb mistakes.
We call that the swag penalties.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Smitty.
Smitty was getting.
Smitty called it.
Here's what happens. All the callers have been very consistent with this. How you guys doing? Love your show. Then they start talking about the Dolphins, and then it builds. Smitty had about 5 more seconds. He was going to
cuss. Yeah, I felt that.
He was getting fired up.
Oh man, Richie, what's going on, man? Richie? Baby in the background. Unfortunate. Oh, well. Do one more. Mike, what's going on, Mike? Whoa.
Hey, how's it going, fellas?
What's up, Mike?
Hey, about the whole Dolphins thing, I'm already used to it. I'm used to the losing, the ups and downs, more downs than good. But the biggest problem I see with McDaniel and Tua and this whole offense is they've become so predictable in their play calling. It's either chain, the screens, or throwing a jump pass to Waddle. And they just can't do anything at all. And defenses already know that once you got his number, McDaniel, he can't adjust to anything. He's just going to keep trying to just do the same thing. Just instead of on the right side, he's going to call the plays for the left side. But it's the same plays. And my biggest flaw with this team is actually the defense, because the defense actually has some potential and some athleticism in that squad, and they're underachieving so badly.
Well, they don't know the
if
rules.
You are to move. Yeah, but
they're bad at knowing the
move on
rules
from
and sticking to
McDaniel.
the rules.
But if you are to move on from McDaniel, I mean, who are you going to use as your interim? Weaver? Because look at what he's doing with the defense.
No,
it's horrendous.
Here's the deal. They're not looking at a solution. They just want people gone.
Exactly.
So they don't care who the interim coach is.
Remember when the Colts did Jeff Saturday for the rest of the season? Can we do that? Can we just get
they
like
just want blood. Everybody just wants blood.
Can Zach Thomas coach us the rest of the year? I don't care.
Preferably
anybody
somebody that's been around football.
Anybody. It doesn't matter.
I would honestly love that.
I would love that too, right? See, boom, solved it.
No,
boom,
it's gotta
solved
be
it. Thank
somebody
you.
who is
Solved it. Zach Thomas the rest of the year.
Jason Taylor.
He's busy with the Canes. What? Don't do that.
There's a lot of busy coaches that when you call for the right job, they are unbusy.
Richie, what's up, man?
Hey, how you doing today?
Nah.
So Tobin, Dr. Tobin, Dr. Leroy, hear me out for a second because I'm glad you're here today. I need you really bad.
Okay.
Okay? Richie from Boar's Head can do anything. But today I'm watching my grandchildren. We had a devastating loss, and they're making me crazy today. But before I hang up, they got something to say to you. So here I am. In 2 weeks, guys, my beloved Mets get eliminated, and those stinking Marlins helped. Okay?
That did happen.
Now, the Hurricanes lose to Louisville, my beloved Hurricanes. Then I'm watching my beloved Dolphins yesterday.
Right.
1-6.
And then don't forget what the Heat are going to do.
Games.
Don't forget what the Heat are going to
So
do to the
I'm
Knicks on Sunday,
devastated.
Richie.
I'm devastated, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But, guys, unlike these other losers in South Florida, I look at the bright light. I seen the bright light. And you know what the bright light is?
What?
That my beloved Knicks are going to kill everybody in
You're
this
getting
league.
smoked on
and
Sunday, Richie.
stinking Heat fans
You're going to get
are gonna
so
get that
embarrassed.
too.
I can't wait to see what Kel'el Ware
Okay?
does to stupid
I
Mitchell
can't
Robinson.
wait until I
That's
put
stiff.
60 on your
I can't
stinking
wait,
Heat
dude.
fans.
Carl Anthony Towns doesn't
Now,
know what
listen.
Bam Adebayo has in store for him. I mean, honestly,
Listen, Dr.
what is
Tobin.
Jalen Brunson going to do trying to get past offense?
You're
It's
gonna
going to be
get
an
lit up like a
ugly
Christmas
showing
tree.
for him,
That's
dude.
what's gonna happen.
It's
Now,
going to be
listen,
embarrassing
my
for you,
grandchildren-
dude. I can't wait. I can't
My
wait.
grandchildren have something to say to the fans and everybody out there. Okay?
All right.
Yeah, my kids, let Dr. Tobin and Dr. Leroy know.
Wow. What a great granddad. What are we doing on this show
Wait,
today?
first of all, it's Richie. So all the little Richies running around the house are going to be saying some of the same crap he says.
All right, we'll take a break. Leroy's game balls and game bums are next. This guy's a ball. Welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Going to continue on with a little 15 minutes of Gameday Uncensored here, brought to you by the Lexus TX. Room for all your passions and 3 rows of luxurious comfort. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer. Also, want to remind you guys that tomorrow, every hour here on QAM, we are going to give away a pair of tickets to Heat Knicks opening night. So keep on listening. Heat Knicks opening night tickets. Got those every hour on the show, from the start of Joe Rose's show all the way through ours. And we'll have a little funsies with ours, huh? It's a Tuesday. Need some fun. You know? Things did look better for the Heat, by the way, on Friday. You know, it wasn't all, you know, that very deceiving score that ended that fourth quarter. You know, the G Leaguers and the Grizzlies started getting hot from 3. Overall, good performance.
Why can't the Heat get hot from 3?
Well, you know, sometimes you got it, sometimes you don't. You know?
They don't.
Now the real season starts. We're going to get it going. We're going to get it going, dude. Telling you.
You're
Bam
hoping, you're hoping on something that hasn't happened in 2 years.
Bam looked good. Bam looked comfortable. Is happy with that. Norman Powell looks comfortable. Kel'el Ware. We're going to get Niko back. You know, Tyler Herro says he's a week away from being on the floor. It's all happening for us, baby.
I got you.
All right. You know what we do this week? We make a statement.
Yep.
To the powers of the East.
Yeah. You know what you're going to say next week?
What's that?
Just the first week, baby. They just
I'm not going to
each
say
other
that.
out.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
Don't say I'm going to say that. I'm not going to say that.
Where do you think I get this from?
I don't know.
You, in previous years.
What do you got for our game balls and game bums?
All right, game bums. I'm not going to give it to the Dolphins.
We should.
They've been game bums for all year.
Lifetime Bum Achievement Award.
I'm going to give it to the Canes. Because you have a better group of men than what happened on Friday. And I always thought, and I still believe this, that this team has the makeup to be able to fight through those games where you don't have your best. And that didn't happen. And I was shocked that it didn't. I didn't think Louisville was going to be a pushover. Okay? Because they do a lot of things you do well. But I did think that over the course of a game, you would overpower them. And the turnovers, and it was a sloppy football game. And you got to be able to fight through those when you're having those games if you want to, reach your ultimate goal. So I'm going to give them a game ball because you play 2 games in a month. You should be ready.
Oh.
My game
These
ball.
dreaded bye weeks, dude.
Right.
Like, they're supposed to be beneficial.
My game ball is going to go to young OG.
Oronde Gadsden second.
Yes.
Killed it.
7 catches, 164. Right? Balling. Now, you did look like what was the banana people?
Oh yeah. Well, they got
Savannah banana. You were
they look
dressed like a Savannah banana.
They did. They also were mocked yesterday for looking like minions from Despicable Me.
So, other than that, man, football been footballing all year. Giants.
Not here. It hasn't.
Not here. We haven't been footballing. The only way we could get football to football is when we play another team that's 1-5, and they mysteriously look like the 85 Bears.
All right, that's game balls and game bums. Unreal. Got a couple more lingering here. Whoa. Does he have his own hold music? Is that what's going on there? Is he putting us on hold?
He put us on hold.
Hold on. James, are you there? This makes me happy. What's
to the beach, bitch.
Get on the floor.
Wow.
Starships.
In fairness, he was holding for a long time. What's up, Marco?
Hey, what's up, my friends?
How are you?
Sound like Frank
Weekend,
Caliendo.
man. Hey, I expect the Canes. Oh, man, I'm bad, bro. They expect the Canes to lose more games. That's for sure. Dude, Leroy, man, my mechanism was mid-game. I just took my father-in-law to the church, bro. I haven't been in church since the 90s, so
you found
God? It's just yeah, man.
That's what
I think
happens.
so. I think this is what the Dolphins are doing to me, man. Listen, it just sucks that our goal this year is
Jesus
to
Christ.
suck more than the Jets. Just to suck more than the Jets this year, being our goal is just like dumbfounded. But what can I tell you?
2 heavyweight
I just was calling
champs.
to see if you guys. I know, man. And also, I just wanted to reach out to see if you guys saw that play when the game was done.
Mhm.
They brought in Waddle back, and
Oh,
they did
my
like
God.
this little out route to him.
When
and
he got the
like,
RKO out of
face-masked.
nowhere.
Yeah, dude. So I really don't understand these. I know that the calls are already, but that play was just like, are you really want to try to injure the last of what we have? That's kind of decent, you know.
I was
Hey, thanks for listening, guys.
flabbergasted. No, thank you. This was crazy. I don't know if
So
you were,
what happened? No, I was out. At that point, I was sauteing onions.
Yeah, so Quinn Ewers was in the game, and for whatever reason, you got all the receivers. Malik Washington had gotten up from Tua trying to kill him, and so it was D. Eskridge. He was like, oh, okay, and then for whatever reason, they had Waddle in there in the blowout, and he throws a pass to Waddle so high, and then Waddle gets. You didn't even see it live, but when they go to the replay, the guy grabbed his face mask and basically spiked Jalen Waddle, and he landed like right on his back. And we were just sitting here being like, "Oh, he's not getting up." Like I thought that was the end of Jalen Waddle. So he basically
wasn't even a penalty.
No, didn't call it. I think the refs were bored. Nope, just looked like an incomplete pass. But he was, he basically got hung out to dry, just like Devon Achane did on the Tua pick, just like Malik Washington did. By the way, Tua. I know they don't have the yellow line out there, dude. Okay? And I guess the chain gang's going away. But when it's 4th down, I need the throws to go past the sticks. Because you did it like 4 times yesterday where you're just like, all right, it's 3rd and 7. I'm going to throw this 4 yards. Ah!
Hey.
Please.
Can
you give him a chance?
Can I give you a little lesson in defensive football?
Sure.
You know why that guy's open?
Hmm.
Because the defense is lined up at the yardage marker, and they're going to come up and make the tackle.
Okay, then how about then aren't they all going to be there to get after him? Like, don't you got to kind of press the issue a little bit?
You're hoping that your receiver can squeeze a little more out of it, and then break a tackle. But that's it. They're allowing you to catch that. They're allowing you to catch that every time. You ever notice? 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13. There's a lot of room underneath, and they're all standing at 12 yards.
He had like another one where he's like, I'm gonna slide close enough. It's like, what?
Hey! What did I tell you about that?
What?
You said you weren't going to complain about it.
I wasn't complaining, but like,
no.
There was nobody near him.
No.
I'll get out of here.
We converted 1 3rd down yesterday.
No, I know. It was terrible. But I'm telling you, I say when the team's losing and Tua slides and doesn't try to get the first.
Yeah, but he should just throw the ball. Like, just throw the ball then.
Again.
What are you doing?
We had this conversation and not exactly. So next time we have this conversation, say, you know what? You're probably right.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna feel how I feel.
I know. I told you we're going to feel this way.
That was just one thing. That was the only problem. I want to bring it up. It's his fault. He says it's his fault. I don't like the way I've been carrying myself this year.
I don't like the way you've been carrying that football or throwing it.
What's up, David?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Thank you for the therapy session.
You're welcome.
Okay, enough with the Dolphins. This Canes thing. No more Friday night games because Saturday I could not watch college football.
Me either.
I'm sitting here, I'm so infuriated with Carson Beck.
Yep.
And let me ask you something, Leroy. You play at the highest level. 2 things, one on defense, one on offense. When they're throwing the ball that quickly, why aren't we playing bump and run? And on offense, why are we constantly going up the middle? Why can't we go off tackle? I mean, it's like they didn't adjust to anything.
Well, I'll tell you this about the run part of it first. Just because a run is designed to go there, if you have running backs that, have a little bit of idea what they're doing, they can run anywhere. So you're seeing the end result in where the play is designed to go, but the running back can still adjust and move accordingly. I think one of the reasons why I hate the outside run is it puts your lineman in a bad run fit, right? So when you run straight ahead, they're thinking powerful, right? Let's just mash the guy in front of me. Double team to the linebacker. When you're doing outside zone and stuff like that, they're going lateral. And I think if you have a really good defensive line, once you start that lateral move, if they get aggressive, they push you back in the backfield. And that's why those runs weren't working as good as they normally have.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just like, yeah, man, it's frustrating when you can see it, but the problem that coaches have in games sometimes, right? Is it execution or game plan? You have to.
Well, their execution was poor. I mean, like they had a lot of penalties. They played undisciplined.
Right. So that
they
means
couldn't take care of the football. Like there were a lot of Kane's mistakes.
You don't tank the game plan when you're playing, when you're not playing well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of how you get caught up in that too. The other thing is like when you look at the Dolphins, like they need to change it up. They need to run some deviations off of what they do. They need to try some stuff.
He's got nothing, dude. He's looking at that.
The best thing that happened. Remember he tried to throw one of them little stupid bubble screens and it got batted and they jumped on it and they called it a fumble because it was a lateral.
Yep.
And I'm like, the only guy who paid attention was the guy you bounced it to, and nobody else on defense offense. They just ran by like incomplete pass. So yeah.
You think he's listening now, or you think he still got us on hold?
Let's see.
No, wait. I think he's there. Hey, James, you there?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? I'm here, man.
Oh, sorry, man. We were left with your Nicki Minaj hold music.
Hey, I'll tell you what, fellas, man. Hey, and bear with me, man, because this is the first time I've laughed since the season started, man. And this is just so disheartening, man. Like, fella, ever since Marino left, we had something to hang on to. Either it was a defense or we had, Ricky Williams. But now it just seems like we have nothing.
We have nothing.
Nothing, bro. And the thing that's crazy about it is, and I'll tell you this, man. I've been telling people this since last year. Tua and Chris Grier has to go. The problem is not Mike McDaniel. And I know before you guys jump down my throat, I say that because it's this. Mike McDaniel is an awesome play caller, and he can just design them with the best of them. But what the problem Mike McDaniel has is he has Tua to work with. And when you have to design these plays for Tua to get, the ball out of his hands quickly, as you can see, the rest of the league is caught up to that. And because of that, the man is not able to expand his playbook or expand how he called his plays. So now we're just stuck with this. And he's been stuck with Tua.
Yeah, it is one of those things. It does feel like finally we're getting to the point of the relationship where, like, I could do this without you. And then Tua's like, I could do this without you. Like, they needed each other to get themselves out of this hole of like, hey, you're always going to be the weird assistant guy and you're always going to be the gimmick quarterback. And it's like they got this success, but now like they're starting to resent each other because of all the losing. Like it's just gotten to that point. Like, I hate your face. Oh, I hate the way you talk. He goes, oh, okay.
Sounds like mommy and daddy right before the divorce.
Oh man. Take a break. We'll hear a little bit from their banter post game. It was a doozy. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's get to our headlines this hour, brought to you by Doral Kia. Home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com. The baseball players have been awesome, by the way. I just want to say this. That I watched Game 6 yesterday. Seattle hit into 900 double plays.
There haven't been any 2-1 filthies though. It's either right away. Even though they've been intense, you knew right away who was winning.
Yeah.
In all 6 of the previous games.
Tonight we got a Game 7 between the Jays and the Mariners. Both atmospheres have just been crazy there. And then again, what Shohei Ohtani did this past week
is something you will never see again in your lifetime unless he does it. 3 home runs and 10 strikeouts.
Dude,
they said
what?
The most, I might be a little off on this, but this is what I recall. The most, everybody say, oh, he's the present day Babe Ruth. The most strikeouts Babe Ruth ever had in the same game with a home run is 3.
Damn, look at you, Tim Kirchin.
That's right.
How about that?
That's right. Y'all don't listen to me. I'll be spitting knowledge.
I was
here.
dude, it was crazy. You just watch this guy. He's just struck out the side. How about I hit it out of Dodger Stadium? Are you kidding me? 3 home runs? That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. And Mookie Betts is yeah, he said the Dodgers are so I don't know why we don't hate them as much as the Yankees, because they're up to shenanigans, right? But Dave Roberts gets up on the mic just like a wrestling heel, and he's like, yeah, they say that we're ruining baseball. Well, I say we get 4 more wins and ruin it some more. I was like, oh, you heel. That is crazy. Mookie Betts is like, we're the Bulls. Shohei's Michael Jordan. I was like, yeah, he kind of is.
You know it
But Michael Jordan sucked at baseball.
Who was worse, him or Tebow?
I don't know. That's a good question. I think Tebow made it up a level, but I think it might have just been to sell shirts.
Yeah. Tebow
is Tebow the dumbest athlete we got obsessed with? Such a great college football player, but well, he was a battering ram. I understand, but he was a great college football player.
Yeah. Okay.
But we tuned it. Remember the things we would cover for Tebow? Tebow. We're live here from an unknown facility where Tim Tebow is unveiling his new throwing motion. We're like,
yeah,
what?
Right. Wait, and what did I say? I said, wait a minute. If you're 24 years old and you're now starting to learn how to throw, that should tell you all you need to know.
Too late. And then of course his open baseball tryout. I was like, all right, this is crazy. Oh man, the Canes lose to the Louisville Cardinals this week, 24-21. They dropped to 9th in the AP poll. Carson Beck, people weren't pleased with him throwing his Elijah Lofton under the bus after the game. I didn't love it either. But you would think Carson Beck would know. I really, hey, just land on the grenade, Carson, and let's move on. But yeah, and by the way, you had 4 of them. When you're a quarterback and you have that many interceptions, don't tell me that a couple weren't on you. The fact that you're in position that many times,
dude. He threw a ball, and I had to move over 3 Louisville guys just to see what a hurricane was. Don't tell me about no.
Ryan says, do you guys realize we watched our quarterbacks throw 8 interceptions this week? It is insane. We watched so much bad football.
Right.
So much bad football.
So much.
And it's really depressing because I like football. I would like football to be good. And the Canes have been good. It was a disappointing one. This ACC, we're never going to get past it. It's people talk about this SEC like it's some juggernaut. It's like, have you seen Louisville on a Friday night, my friend? Apparently not.
No, they're again, I think sometimes we make a lot of assumptions when it comes to competing. right? Louisville lost a crazy game, double overtime to Virginia. And so, like, to say that, like, oh, they're just going to run them over. No, if you paid attention to the Canes, they methodically worn teams down and pulled away at the end.
Yeah, it was the first game they had to play from behind.
Right. So from that standpoint, you always want to know during the course of the season, what if you can't do the thing you do? How are you going to respond?
Yeah.
They couldn't run the football a lick. And that's kind of their bread and butter. So what did they do? Oh, we got Carson Beck. Uh-oh. Carson Beck's throwing it to the other team. Let's add another thing to it. Really good on the defensive line. Getting ran on a little bit. Never happens. Right? So there was a lot of little things that happened that this team wasn't used to. And it was all about, let's see how they respond.
I got some news on the Panthers, which is good news. They're in the midst of a 4-game losing streak. They lost to the Sabres 3-0 on Saturday afternoon. But Niko Mikkola, who left the game, he got face planted, according to Jameson Olive.
Nose.
He's on the ice. He's practicing today. So maybe, but he's the polar bear, and he's just like.
I mean, you can get so many orbital bone, ice. Like, they don't. Like, what's the point of having a helmet on if your face is out?
I don't know.
Right? Like, they got the little.
Been frustrating for the Cats, though, man. Can't score.
They can't score.
Can't score.
And I don't like. And, like, it didn't matter before when teams got those breakaways and you stopped most of them if you were scoring. But when you're not scoring, it puts so much more pressure on the defense on the other end.
Yep. Yeah. And this game against, and, Buffalo's no great shakes. Like, I know it's a weird game, but 0 for 7 on the power play.
That never happens.
0 for 7?
That never happens.
What the hell's going on here? Anyway, I know the metrics people are, they're like,
but that's how Paul Maurice is. Hey,
they're going to come through. These goals are going to come through.
You get those many opportunities. That never happens.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, done.
Let's
just imagine, like, if in football, if somebody got inside the red zone 7 times and all they got was 7 field goals, that never happens.
Yep. Tua, this was him after his stinker.
Really?
Yep.
Let's
see what he has to say. Let's hear him explain himself.
Like, no, you just want to attack.
That's not true, dude.
You want to attack. Yes. Like, all right. Well, I would just like to say, this is not defending Tua. There is literally nothing this man could say where you're not going to have a problem with what he says. Nothing. Because of the situation the team's in. Will we agree with that? Okay,
you
go.
Don't know that.
Go. I got the chat right now.
How do you evaluate yourself and where you're at and get to where you want to be at this point in the season?
Yeah, definitely not happy, not proud of where I'm at with my play, with how I've gone about things this year. I know I got to be a lot better, and I've been better for the Miami Dolphins years past, but this isn't years past. This is this year, right? And just trying to maneuver everything and trying to build a collection of guys to kind of bring along with me, and I got to be able to multitask, if that makes sense. Be able to do that, and while doing that, kind of continue to get the whatever it was last year and the years prior for myself to get going again and get in that flow.
Okay.
I like at the end too.
Hold on.
Go.
I would like to say this. No disrespect to him. You're not the foreman at a job site. Right? like that's I get what he was saying, but like he could have stopped. He had to keep going.
Yep. Yep. That's where we're at right now. Dan, did you make anything of what Tua said? Like, what the hell is he talking about?
He's admitting he's not playing very good. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
He admitted that, and then he goes.
But like it's almost like when the ball hits you in the chest and you drop it and you tap your chest. Say,
That's not me.
We already know.
Yeah, we know, dude.
Well, I've had quarterbacks that have played absolute basura, and they come out and say, overall, I think I did pretty good. And that's even more infuriating than admitting you played bad.
Quarterback anymore?
No.
Okay, that's why. Okay.
Things I haven't been doing in the
Oh
past.
my goodness, this guy.
What?
Hold up, let me, so I don't curse.
Okay.
At least Tebow did something the Dolphins haven't done in 25 years. Won a playoff game.
He's right. That's how pathetic it is.
Tim Tebow.
You've been boxed in. Leroy.
No, I just want to hit the buttons.
You're lashing out with buttons.
Oh man. Brian, what's going on, man?
Morning, Tobe. Morning, Leroy. Morning, Dan. Hey, it's an XRP Army if y'all out there. Hey, I've been a Dolphin fan my whole life. And I'm in my 50s, and it's gotten to the point now that we're just supporting this pathetic losing team every. We hope that it's going to get better. We think that it's not, dude. It's garbage. It starts from the ownership, management, and it rubs off onto the play. This is not the team that the Dolphin fans expect, and I feel we should boycott this shit.
Another one cursing, another guys. Another one.
Wait,
and he barely had a signal.
They all build up. So
this is how enraged. Do you realize this is how enraged this city is?
Yeah,
they this
they
fan
take it
base.
out on Tobin and Leroy.
They're just
They
like,
got curse.
I'm not gonna tell you guys what I'm gonna say with 4-letter words that are not allowed on the radio.
So,
which I'm like, look, I get it, guys. I understand why you're upset. I just wish you guys could, can you find a way to clean it up a little?
I would start with the way this team was put together, right? If you look at all the other good teams and how they're put together, they're all, one team may have better players, but if you look at the construction of all these teams, right, they're built a certain way. Solid offensive line, solid defensive line. You care about the skilled players, maybe not. You got a quarterback who can facilitate, might not be the best in the league, right? But you can get away with that because you got a strong offensive line, strong defensive line. You start there and then you build. And if you look around the league, all who have started there and built their team, maybe you end up finding a Puka Nacua in the 5th round, right? Because that's not your priority. And then you bring a guy in. But it starts offense, defensive line.
He didn't even have Nacua yesterday.
Right.
Killed the Jaguars.
Killed them. Oh, keep in mind, they still got old boy that they traded from. Devontae Adams.
Yeah, he's still good.
Still good.
Still good. Still. Take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM.
Is this the one with Kendrick Lamar?
I don't know. Can't keep up.
No.
You know what we haven't done today?
Win?
No, that's true.
I want to win at something.
That's true. We haven't heard from Mike McDaniel.
No, come on.
Before that, though, want to let you guys know Rock and Roll Hall of Fame members Rush just announced their 50-something tour, and we've got your chance for you and a guest to win a flyaway to go see him at Madison Square Garden in New York. The prize includes tickets to see the show, round-trip airfare, and a 2-night hotel stay. To enter, go to WQAM.com. It's a national contest. Our viewers just goes, no. Sounds like he wants to hear him.
Yeah, it'll be tape driven. So I'll take a look at the tape. But you know, before watching the tape, I don't want to over conclude anything. I think, you know, but like you turn the ball over. It's the number one indicator of wins and losses, and it negatively affects the team. I think there's multiple factors in those turnovers, but I know at least you know, 1 to 2 of them were extremely preventable from Tua, and he knows that he was it just wasn't good enough. So we'll watch the tape and change our style of play if we have to. We'll do everything's on the table. When you go to a game, you fully know that you have the capability to win and get handed a very, very humbling loss. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Oh, there's a lot of
guys need to be professionals. Guys need to step up to the plate.
Ifs, ums, and
and
buts.
every person,
Or ifs,
you know, on
ums,
our
or
team,
ass.
if you're saying it's not me, it's you. You know, that's what I told the team. That's what I have to subscribe to, and we will be diligent in our both our cleanup of this game and the opponent for next week, because you're just not going to win games. And our team, you know, we say we want to win games, so we have to do the things necessary to win games. Until that happens, we will lose games.
I'm sorry. What are you doing?
What was the original question?
What he'll tell Tua after this game.
No, was it?
I think it was.
I don't remember.
Fins up goes, was he not humbled after the other losses?
Wait, Tempo slice and pineapple.
Wow. I mean, wow. All right. Wow. Will, what do you got to say to that, dude?
Hey, morning, fellas. I don't want to talk about the Dolphins.
Okay.
They're a lost cause. I want to talk about the game.
Go ahead.
And I want to talk about, for the past 3 years, I've been telling everybody, we do not have an offensive coordinator. That man has no imagination. He does not know how to run an offense. He calls his offense out of that yellow and black book.
Whoa. We lost him. You know, I got to be honest with you. I know that he's taken some heat, Shannon Dawson.
Why?
I got to be honest with you. I thought the offense, the calls were fine. Like, they played undisciplined, and his quarterback gave the football up a lot.
Exactly.
Like, I you know what I thought was a genius play? All right, we just got the football back. Miracle after our quarterback just turned the ball over twice in one drive. You know what I'm going to do? Let's just give it to Malachi Tony. Malachi, make something happen. I thought it was a great play call. I thought it was awesome.
Look, this is one of those situations where it's easy to go there, right? But that's not why they lost. not even close to the reason why they lost. If I would, there's a fine line between poor execution and poor play call, right? Coaches are more inclined to stick with the game plan if the players make a mistake or the players don't execute than just throwing it in trash and doing something else because it didn't work, right? That's why you have those coaches upstairs. That's why they communicate on the sidelines, because they're trying to figure out, is it not working because it's a bad play call, or is it not working because we're not executing?
Yeah,
and it doesn't matter what you run, right? That if the team and the players play as poorly as they did, none of it's going to work.
Yeah, it was horrendously executed.
Right.
It was.
It
was
was
a bad game. It's unfortunate. Like, look, you guys can, if you want to talk about how they don't have them all on the same page after 2 games in a month.
You played 2 games in a month.
I don't
The
understand
last
that.
thing I needed to see was crappy football.
Yeah, like that is absolutely a fair criticism. But the imagination, I don't know, dude. I thought that they played pretty great with
11
with the imagine
103.
Yeah, but that's not that has nothing to do with creativity. Like
Right.
discipline, I'll hear you out. Like, hey, the coach is not having him disciplined. I'll hear that out. But Dawson's imagination, like his quarterback sucked, dude. I mean, I don't know. His linemen kept getting penalties. Like, they played poorly?
There's nothing like the one thing that Mario talks about is discipline and this and that. A lot of very undisciplined penalties.
Yep.
Including hello old friend swag.
A couple of those.
And one was a garbage call, but understand.
Yeah, like Maui Noah getting deked into doing it. Like, come on, dude.
Right.
You know he's gonna flop.
Uh-huh.
You know immediately. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna goad this giant behemoth on the tackle and be like, nanny boo boo. And you know what he's gonna do? You're gonna shove him, and he's gonna go.
Oh, the oldest trick in the book.
Oldest trick in the book.
Oldest trick. How can a 340-pound lineman be ass over tea kettle with a little shrug? Right? All of a sudden, mysteriously, they rolling over, back flipping, and laying flat on their back.
Oh man, it's crazy, man. Jay, what's up, man?
Wow,
oh, Clayton. Sorry, Clayton. What's
46
up,
points in the fourth
What's
quarter.
up, guys?
What's happening?
Man, so these Dolphins, I don't even know. Just I was born in '94, so I don't really even remember much like the good years.
94 was a good year. That was a Pro Bowl year.
my memory starts around Jay Fiedler and them. So like even like we've had some fun teams, not really some good ones, but like this is just like I grew up. I was after every game, I'm walking outside punching signs, and I'm just pissed all the time, you know.
Right.
And like I'm just tired, man. Like I don't like. I've been a Tua defender this whole time, and like, man, that was just rough.
It's rough.
I don't know. Now these Canes.
Yep.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, and the Canes. I mean, that's the game. It just you had the feeling that it's going to be one of these ACC games where everything goes to crap. But like, I didn't think the play calling was bad. I didn't like how the end of the 2 halves. We could have got the ball back again at the end of the first half. You just let the time go down and just take it to half. Then at the end of the fourth quarter, I thought we were driving the ball, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, this mother bleeper's playing for the tie.
Hey, good job,
We
bleeper.
started slowing down, and then we get to half. They get right to half to midfield, and then he slows it down. And then after he decides that we're going to play for the tie, then he decides to throw it again. Like, I mean, it's on Carson Beck for throwing the pick, but still, like.
I see what you're saying. Either drive it down the field, but if you're going to dink and dunk it, you might as well just run it. The problem is they weren't having any success running the football.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you kind of got into this passing, short, intermediate passing game. I would have called another timeout to regroup, right? Even though the clock was stopped. I would have called the timeout. You weren't going to use all your timeout.
Right. Not enough time anyway.
I would have called the timeout to kind of get Beck, the offensive coordinator, and the parties that be on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
And like reemphasize, hey, what's the last thing we need here? Worst case scenario, we kick a field goal, right? Worst case scenario.
Yep.
And it just seemed like we could see it watching the game, but on the field, they kind of lost that.
Yeah, and I think you could put that on Cristobal for not having him in that place, but ultimately they just didn't play well enough, not even close. And look, it's you hope this doesn't snowball. Like you hope
Right.
they take this humbly and they can get back to what they had success with early on.
And Mario gonna be on it because I would say if I'm Mario Cristobal, the one thing that I'm bothered by the most, you're gonna play games where you just don't have it offensively. You're gonna play games where your quarterback or a player may be a little off. The one thing that I have a problem with here is both my offense and defensive lines got pushed around.
Yeah.
That's a no-no.
He definitely
Especially the way they have prided themselves on that all year.
Jay, finish us off here, buddy.
Hey, Tobin and Leroy, how are you guys? I'm
Good,
a
buddy.
big fan of your show. Been listening since I was in high school, dude. I love you guys. Love what you do. Dan Day 2, shout out.
Shout out.
I'm a 30-year-old, 25 years old, so I'm pretty numb to the pain at this point.
Left back a few years then.
To me, Tua, I spoke with Dan Day yesterday. He made a very good point. Every time he has played, the offense has been fluid, but he's clearly regressed. And the target, in my opinion, is Chris Grier because, again, the roster has been the entire issue. And not to give McDaniel a pass or any of the coaching staff, but it's pretty hard to coach this team the way the roster is structured. And it starts at the top, and a name that doesn't get dropped enough and not enough questions is Tom Garfinkel, the CEO, because I don't know how much influence he has.
What are you up to there,
in that
Garfinkel?
office.
I think he just does the business part of it, right?
I don't know. I mean, yes, Garfinkel has been an amazing. That's the thing is like Garfinkel's done an amazing. When you talk about trusting people, you bring in Garfinkel, and he's basically turned his entire property down here as a sports mecca.
Right.
So like if Garfinkel did have influence on football, it wouldn't surprise me somewhat, but I don't think he does. I think
He doesn't. I don't think he has anything to do with players. He's the business side of it.
I've been around Garfinkel a couple of times. He doesn't seem like a meddler. He seems like he just likes to.
But that's kind of how everybody is there, which might not be the best thing for right now, because you probably need some people up high, whether it's the owner or the president, to probably kick some tires a little bit and say, "What are we doing here?"
That's why I joke when I say like, "What is Garfinkel gonna do? He's gonna try and make Stephen Ross feel better. Be like, hey, bro, I got this new tournament that wants to come down here, make $1 gazillion. You like money, Mr. Ross?" He goes, "I do like money, but I would like good football." He goes, "I know, I can't do anything."
I know
about that. Sorry.
that's the thing. That's the thing that's unfortunate is that they have gotten so bad, and the situation has gotten so frustrating that a owner that doesn't meddle, that gives all the resources he has, can make available, right? And he's catching strays from you guys. So at what point is he going to get pissed off and say, "You know what, everybody,
I just
out."
want him to meddle, because when he's meddled, he's had good ideas, but the execution has been poor. He always gets caught.
Hear me out.
And so I need
He's saying,
him.
"Hear me out." You think
I
he's
need
gonna
him
do
to
that?
meddle, but also not get caught. And I need that to be the way it goes. I know that, listen, the rich are good at meddling. So I need him to go around and figure out how to meddle. But I don't know who even meddle with anymore, because I don't like none of these things excite me. Like I saw the list of like candidates. It's like Salah and Vance Joseph.
I told you.
And I was just like, this list stinks.
I told you what's going to end up being is going to be a new up-and-coming coach that's basically going to be new Mike McDaniel. So he might handle himself a little differently. He may speak a little bit differently, but you're still going to have the ups and downs of a new coach.
Who's that Rams DC? Dan, do you know? Is that Chris Shula? Is he a grandkid of Don Shula? He can't come here. No. Like that, you're going to ruin the name. And I don't even mean that to be like, it just is. Like, don't do that. Go anywhere else, Chris Shula. Don't come here. Because you're just going to ruin your grandfather's legacy. And it won't even be your fault. You're going to have Chris Grier as your GM.
You think Chris Grier keeps his job.
Believe it when I see it. When he's gone.
No, I didn't ask you that.
Yeah, I do.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I hope you're right.
They'll bring somebody.
Yeah, he keeps a job.
He may keep getting paid.
Yeah,
he will.
But he ain't gonna have that job.
We'll see.
No, I'm telling you, dude.
I'll be stunned.
Dude, I'm telling you. I'll be stunned.
Been here for 20 years.
But I'll be stunned. It ain't been like this.
You know why people are good at keeping their job? Because they're good at keeping their job.
No. Stunned.
What if he's made president of football operations and he's above the GM?
You messing with me right now.
Yeah, I am.
But that's Garfinkel's job.
I think Garfinkel's just the president of like Hard Rock Ops. He's like the Yeah, I don't know what he is, but he's one.
He's just the CEO of operations.
I don't know.
Everything that has nothing to do with football.
Garfinkel, CEO of the Dolphins.
Yeah, so he does everything.
Take a break. We'll do a mixed bag coming up. This one's got Jimmy Butler, who is telling you guys, I was never the bad guy. Back after this. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Oh, hello, Jennifer.
Hello, Tobin.
How was your weekend?
I had a pretty good weekend because I didn't watch TV.
Oh, that's a smart job by you then.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do?
I ended up going to Halloween Horror Nights this weekend.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. All right. Well, I'm sorry I missed that last part because Leroy was walking in late with lollipops.
That's not even considered a lollipop.
It's not? What is it?
No.
A dum-dum is not a lollipop?
No.
You sure?
That's a lollipop.
That's a lollipop.
I thought lollipop had to be like a bigger size than this.
So then why now you're shaming lollipops?
No, I'm just saying. I'm thought lollipop. This is I don't know.
Hey, the Heat opened up their season this week, and we got a boatload of tickets that were given away all day on Tuesday for the Heat's home opener against the Knicks this coming Sunday. Just listen to Joe Rose in Hollywood. You listen to our show, Hot Crowder and Solana, for your chance to win Heat tickets every hour tomorrow right here. Jimmy Butler has some quotes here to the San Francisco Chronicle.
Are we doing this?
Well,
I mean, like this is, can I just say this?
Hmm?
This is like you running into your ex.
He talked about us first. If you talk about me, I'm going to talk about you.
All right, but it's like running to your ex and then saying, look at her.
Well, I kind of feel like the ex is like, look at him. So, like, what am I supposed to say? To say nothing? I don't know. He said, this is Rich, quote, all that noise and all that chaos paid off in a major way. Quote, I'm lucky to be part of a phenomenal organization. Well, yeah, it paid off in a major way because you got an extra $60 million guaranteed. I would say it did pay off in a major way. Didn't matter what you wanted to go to the Suns.
If that doesn't bring him joy,
organization. Crazy. What'd you say, J-Fig?
that if that doesn't bring him joy, then he's just going to be miserable for the rest of his life.
I mean, it always brings him joy in the beginning.
Money.
He said, quote, this is Rich. Everywhere starts off great, but then, someone has to be the bad guy, and it gets to be me. I'm always the one doing something unbearable all of a sudden. But that's okay. I get to play in this wonderful league with amazing teammates.
You have to be. Wait. When you
Common
say,
denominator.
Wait, when you say every place I go ends in drama, and you're the only person that's involved in all these situations. Wow. How unaware are we?
He's aware. He likes to troll. This is what he is. He's a troll.
You falling for it.
I'm not falling
Yes,
for
you
it.
are.
You're very angry.
Really?
But being here.
Really? Did you know how many times I had to listen to from you about Jimmy gonna turn it around and Jimmy gonna do this?
Most times
and
he did. Most times he did. Till he didn't.
Till a one-legged 3. Exhibit A.
He goes, but being here, they've only got one goal. To keep hanging up those things on the wall. Ain't no hidden agendas.
Smiling faces with hidden agendas. You didn't start that, bruh. See?
Backhanded. Everyone knows their role. We know Steph is the man. We're good with that. On any given night, I could be second. Kuminga could be second. Draymond could be second.
Can I just...
We know who the man is, and our job is to help the man.
And when you were supposed to be the first because Steph got hurt, you threw up a 5-pointer.
Yeah, he did. Pump fake Jimmy.
Dude, the mystery flavor.
Yeah.
Maple. So disgusting.
Jimmy Butler then tells the San Francisco Chronicle, quote,
see, you look how you're setting it up. You're setting it up for
Dan, this is great. Quote, I have no ego. I'm not the number one option. I'm great with that. I know my role. I know who I am as a person. I know who I am as a basketball player, as a businessman. I know my role. What do y'all need me to do? Dre, Steph, Steve, what do you need me to do? That's part of being a vet. That's part of winning. But most importantly, that's part of knowing that ego gets you nowhere. Ego is the enemy.
-1 for fraudulence, for propaganda, for deflecting,
So
fraud, bum.
So
Damage is done, my friend.
let me. So at no point in time did Jimmy's ego get hurt through this whole thing.
Never. No, never. Never, according to him.
No, because he doesn't have it, Leroy.
Never. And of course, Jimmy Butler, who once walked off the court saying, best player in the world, it's cool being a number 2, being a Robin. That's what he always wanted to be, dude. That's what he always wanted to be. Didn't want to get paid like a Robin. Wanted to get paid like Batman and Iron Man put together.
So does that mean he didn't know what his role was when Miami?
Apparently not.
Let me know what you need me to do, he said.
Just let me know.
No, what? You need me to sit the bench? That's fine.
No problem, dude.
You need me to just defend and not touch the ball on offense? That's fine. No.
Oh, my goodness. Like, why do we do this? Like, I was having a decent day.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's over. Done. Done. I can't, like...
Are you sure you were having a decent day?
Yeah, I was good. Consider wow.
What?
I mean, what do you mean? I was having a good day. Not the best of days with all the losing.
Okay, that's
see. I'm not a phony. I'm not. But how about this? I'm not a phony fan that's gonna say, "Oh, you know what? At least my team won." I don't do that.
You just did it.
No, I didn't. Because it was bad football. I like to watch good football.
Want some more? Sure you
No.
do.
More Jimmy? I'd rather sit in an ayahuasca tent with Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, that's not bad. Hold up.
Mike Dunleavy knew Jimmy Butler so well, he wasn't influenced by all the noise coming out of Miami. Dunleavy said he was confident Butler would be a good fit and vouched for what Butler was all about. Now, was this before, Mike, just so I'm clear.
Before the $60 million?
Was this before Kevin Durant turned you down and said, nah, I ain't going there, dude? Or after, when you guys had all these meetings where you didn't want Jimmy Butler, but then he ended up being your only option because, again, Kevin Durant didn't want to go there. That's okay, though. Look, here's what he said. Jimmy Butler said on all of the noise, Leroy.
All the noise.
Quote.
That he created?
That's not what he said. Quote, all of the talk, all of the smoke, there's really only one person that didn't say anything, who just went on with his life. Let people talk. Let people that are lying know they're lying. But I don't need to correct anything. That's behind me. I'm in a new place. I've got no ill will. I'm where I want to be with good guys, a phenomenal coach, and a winning culture. Onward and upward.
You know what? Let me. I would like you to respond to that because you're the main one that was Jimmy will be back. Jimmy will do this. Jimmy will. So I would like you to respond to those comments.
What do I think of those comments? I think he's Jimmy being Jimmy Butler. I think he is. I think when you are in a place that you loved conditionally and it didn't love you back anymore because it didn't give you the money exactly when you wanted, even though you had 2 guaranteed years left.
You didn't play?
And then you say, oh, I didn't do anything. But then in the same breath of this interview, you're saying the chaos was all worth it. I think that's a little laughable. I think that's phony.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fraudulent.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel bad that I don't like it because I like Jimmy Butler.
It is what it is.
In his best moments with the Miami Heat. But I got to say, dude, if at every new destination you look behind you and the bridge is burned, but you go and say, but I didn't say anything.
There's a trail of Jimmy Butler mortars.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
And for the Warriors, I think they'll be good because I don't know how much more Jimmy Butler's going to want to play after 37.
Or him and Draymond gonna get in a fight.
They love each other now. We'll see.
Really?
We'll see.
Really? Love in sports is conditional.
But that was oof.
I would just like to know, you know what your role was.
Also-
your role was to step it up when Steph was out and you had a 5-pointer.
Hmm?
So he just want to play. He want to play on the team without having to make an impact. That's what it sounds like.
Now, yeah. Now, you gonna say? Might as well coast. That's how it is.
Oh, so you thinking, what's the prognosis, Doc? Fat cat syndrome?
Well, we'll see. I mean, if we go by typical Jimmy Butler timeline, if I could say, he'll have an ankle twist or a back injury.
Over under 60 games.
I think 60 is a pretty good barometer. I'll go slight under, like 59, 58. But he's going to miss 15 games to start the season somewhere, somehow.
Yeah.
That's what always happens.
But that's less.
No, it would put it.
You say-
You'd have like 7 and change left.
You say 15. You say you're gonna miss 12 to 15 games,
Yeah,
right? That puts him below.
that puts him at like 70.
70.
But then he'll miss like other ones along the way. I'm just saying, we always know pre-Christmas Jimmy, he's good for 15.
Oh crap! Do we have the World Cup coming up next year too?
Oh yeah, he wants to catch those, right?
I mean, if not to
They got any tennis tournaments in San Francisco?
not to say too much, but if the history tells us anything, he's going to miss some time around the World Cup.
Oh, didn't he get the bubble guts?
I didn't say anything in all of this controversy. Now, did my agent plant a WWE fiction-like Twitter beef with Shams Charania? Perhaps. I can't say. I didn't say anything. But did we plant all that? Perhaps. I don't know. Hard to say.
What are you doing?
What?
Listen, we are above that.
You're right.
Then why are you smiling like, no, I'm not?
Because I'm not.
I think
it's laughable.
Wait.
Oh, I
Outback-
didn't
wait.
say anything.
Outback, you said
Oh.
it best. You ready? Not our clown, not our circus. I like that. Give that man a point. I like that.
Hey, RVA Richie.
Hey,
Richie, what's up?
RVA Richie. Nothing. So the only thing that I can honestly say out of all of this crap that we're going through is, am I on the air or you're?
Yeah, you're on the air, but you sound like you're in an air hanger. What's going on with your phone?
All right, hold on.
We'll wait with bated breath.
There we go. Better. There you go. All I have to say is that if McDaniels is stuck with us. Just trade him to the 49ers. Don't fire him. If you don't want to get rid of him, Ross, find a way to get him over to the West Coast, get us some picks, and be gone with him already. That's all the only piece that I have that's different than everybody else's take.
All right, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Also, for the Golden State Warriors, a team that has no agendas. That's interesting considering that their team captain punched a teammate in the face and then they sent him to Washington for an organization. Look, I'm very jealous of the Warriors. They've been able to do a lot of things that the Heat just barely haven't been able to get. They've gotten Kevin Durant. They've gotten their legend Steph Curry another ring. I understand that I will come off as a petulant child with this, but no agendas? Dude, you just had a 4-month standoff with a sixth man who the coach hates. Are you kidding me? We had the summer of Kuminga. It was the lamest summer of all time. The Warriors have no agendas. You kidding me? What are the faces of your franchises most famous for kicking someone in the balls?
We just had the summer of Kuminga.
No agendas here. No, not at all, dude. Not at all. The guy was like, if you guys don't want me, can I just go? No, you can't go. I mean, let you leave for nothing? Nah. No agendas, though. No agendas with the Golden State Warriors. Ask Klay Thompson, legendary splash brother who got sent to Dallas packing. Ask them about the agendas. But no agendas there. You're right, Jimmy. Anyway.
I mean, what's worse? Being a member of the Splash Brothers and getting traded, or you getting traded instead of Draymond Green? Right?
We'll take a break. We'll get to some more shenanigans on the other side. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program.
How am I gonna say y'all sound like the Dolphins offense? Look.
I'm the Scott man. Here's the Scott man. Hello, Scott.
A no nipple rubbing Monday.
Oh man, such numb nipples right now. No sensation.
Brutal. Sandpaper nipples. Brutal. No hurricanes. No Dolphins.
Nope.
Terrible.
Not even
terrible,
the Panthers.
Terrible.
Scott, you're starting to sound like Wild Bill. It places the lotion in the basket.
Well, it's perfect for Halloween. It's perfect time for it. Speaking of nightmares and things to keep us scared at night, dude, there's only one conversation to be had about the Dolphins, and Chris Grier's got to go. Like, I understand, and I'm not being a jerk about stuff because I know you guys got to talk about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But any talk about trading assets, any talk about coaches, replacements, none of that stuff works. None of it, unless you take the head off the snake. Grier's got to go. He's got to be I don't know if he's going to fire. He's probably not going to fire him. Tobin, I'm like you. I'm like, it's funny, Leroy, that you were talking about Halloween because it's like Michael Myers, Jason, Freddie, and Chris Grier. And the only difference between them is Chris Grier has never been killed off.
Yep.
He's arguably
Nightmare
the
on Dan
worst
Marino
of all of
Ave.
them. It's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. And until that one is put to bed, none of it matters. Because if he has his paws on draft picks or trades or a new coach or even a GM, even if he's like, kind of like moved to some other kind of shadow role, he's like Kaiser Soze. He's in the background. He's got to be gone. We got to exorcise the demon and get him out of here because it's been 20 years since Marino retired. This city deserves better. It deserves better from the owner because Ross I think he only looks at the Dolphins as an asset. He's not from here. He's got no skin in the game. Like, we love our Dolphins. As bad and as angry and as terrible as they've been, this team has to be fixed. This city deserves more. This fan base deserves more.
And don't forget he bought a grass farm, dude. He does have that. The best grass.
Not really. The field looked pretty crappy the other day.
Headlines brought to you by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Kia or at DoralKia.com. Kel'el Ware mispracticed today.
Go ahead. Tell them why.
Neck spasms.
If your neck was that high off the ground, you'd have spasms too. He has a long neck. Do we have to climb up on those things that feed him like the giraffes?
He's very tall.
Yeah.
Very tall. Kaspers Yakachonis continues to mispractice with a groin injury. Tyler Herro mispractice. He did say on his YouTube page, which, yes, I did watch the Tyler Herro vlog where he traveled to the NLCS. He said in that vlog, which I think was like filmed over the last week, he said that in a week he'll be on the court. That's according to Tyler Herro.
All right.
Do with that what you will. Now, when he gets on that court, how's it going to feel? I don't know. Don't know. He gave a jersey to our boy Christian Yelich. Mm-hmm.
Two Milwaukee people, both always injured.
Not wrong. Not wrong. God, that Vladimir Guerrero yesterday, he had to feel like a king of Toronto. Unbelievable.
Game 7.
Game 7 tonight, dude.
No.
You watching football or you watching Game 7 tonight? Good game, too. You got Bucks and Lions.
I'm watching that Bucks and Lions game. 7 o'clock.
You got the 10 o'clock game, too.
No,
I'm not watching that.
Dan, too much.
Seattle and Houston, I don't think that's going to get me to stay up, Dan.
When I get out of Funky Buddha, I can just roll home and continue the party, man.
I don't think I'm watching that one tonight, dude. I think I'm staying
I
away.
haven't made it through, to be honest with you, I haven't made it through a first one.
A prime timer?
Yeah. I mean, some of them have been crappy. I think this one would be cool, though.
Somebody text me this. Is it true that Chris Grier was out scouting quarterbacks this weekend? Yeah. I mean, he's doing his job. He's not fired.
Yeah.
You think like he's about to get on the plane and he gets, Mr. Ross says he would not like you to go to Oklahoma. And he's just like, I guess we're turning around. No,
That's not how that works.
He's gonna do his job.
Come see me for a second.
Come see me for a second.
Before you get on that plane. Yeah. No need.
I do think it's cute though. I like that he's still going to games to make it seem like he knows what he's seeing. You think when Chris Grier shows up at college campuses, he goes to the coach, he goes, hey, can I see that injury report? What do you got here? He goes, that's our linebacker. He's got some discs he's got to get replaced. Really? You don't say. Would you say if he had those discs working, he'd be all conference? Well, I mean, yeah, but he's always hurt, Chris. Like you don't want to. Whoa. Let's not say never. Let's not say never. How often does this flare up, this whole vertebrae problem that this linebacker has?
All the time at your back.
All the time, dude. It's a problem. Okay. Well, noted. Put that down for a fourth rounder. Sneak away with myself with old broke back linebacker. Edwin, what's up, dude?
Guys, how's it going?
Good.
Just want to preface it by saying I was a very long, hard-suffering Cleveland Browns fan, and I have now switched over to the Dolphins.
Wow.
Yesterday, I took my family to the Browns game. First time I'd been in the stadium since I made the switch. I saw Leroy Horde jersey there, Bernie Kosar jersey. Michael Dean Perry was even the guy that started the game to get the fans pumped. And that by far yesterday was the worst performance I've seen out of any NFL team, including the old Browns that I used to watch.
Wow.
It was so bad that the Browns fans were patting us on the back saying, hey, we know how you feel.
Oh, no.
That's
a terrible
just
feeling.
think, I'm so scarred that I just want to see a good football game.
Yeah.
And so I got 2 chances to see a bad football
I
game.
hate that. I hate fan pity. I had that one time when I was in the NLCS with the Cubs and the Marlins lost the first 2. They got down 3-1 in that series. And the Cubs fans, there were a ton of Cubs fans of that series. And they were like, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. And then finally, Josh Beckett throws a gem, and they go back to Chicago up 3-2. And they go, happy you guys got one. Like, don't talk to me like that.
Yeah, we parked about a mile from the stadium, and I followed the same guy the whole way back, Dolphins jersey, paper bag on his head saying, Fins suck. For that mile, he did not take that bag off and took a beating from all the fans.
But here's the deal. I always wondered about this as not a, fanatic, but I'm a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you have to give him any more crap than the crap that was given to him at the game?
You ever hear the term misery loves company?
I'm just saying. Like,
it's just the guy, you're just lashing out because you want to feel better because they're so inept as a product. You just feel like you're stuck there watching, like, why am I wasting my time with this? Like, you could be doing anything else, but if I'm going to watch it, I'm going to watch it with emotion and be mad.
All right.
Talking about a guy with a jersey. I went to I was taking Sophia to CVS yesterday after the game, and this guy's wearing a Dan Marino jersey. And so I don't know why I decided to make small talk with the guy, but I just go, oh, tough one today. He goes, what are you talking about? I said, Dolphins, tough watching. And he goes, root for them. Somebody gave me this. I was like, come on, man. You're going to sit here walking around with a Marino jersey? You don't even give a rat's ass?
You make assumptions just because somebody has a Dolphins jersey.
Okay, but why would you wear it then? For real.
Dan Day. I'm
especially on Sunday.
I'm keeping it real here. If you're a grown ass man wearing a jersey of a team, that better be your team.
Right.
That better be exactly stolen McRib. -1 for that guy walking around in the jersey, and he ain't going to no football game, no bar, no watch party, no nut.
No, what
And then
probably
also
happened?
-1 to him for shaming Tobin about that too.
Yeah.
I should have just minded my business.
He was probably watching the game and was so embarrassed that he couldn't get the jersey off soon enough, and you caught him as he was probably trying to make a quick move to kick it off. He was probably watching the game, was really embarrassed to be a fan.
I really, one of my favorite traditions, now it happened to be CBS, but one of my favorite traditions is after a Dolphins 1 o'clock loss is going to Publix. I'm going to go do the shopping because I just need to get my head. And you could see the sad Dolphin fans like roaming, like zombies roaming the Publix. And you just kind of give each other this look of acknowledgement. Like, yeah, we just wasted our time watching that. We wasted our time.
Guys should have hugged in the parking lot.
Tobin for assuming that guy was a fan. No, I'm chastising that guy that if you wearing a jersey on Sunday, you better damn well either be a fan or you don't wear it or you're going to get questions.
The real point is this is Tua and Mike McDaniel and Chris Grier's fault and Savaitanaya.
Dude.
Man, he's bad.
I never seen so.
When does the development
They
thing
were
happen?
lining up single file.
When does the development thing happen?
Here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to do it on the fly.
Because I feel like Kenny G, I feel like I'm seeing things.
Yeah, because you can always have moments of athleticism as a defensive end, even though majority of the time you're not using technique. You can still out-athlete somebody every now and then. Savaitanaya, it's all about getting the reps.
Sheesh. Take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2. Hey, Leroy, can we get a weather update? You're caught, dude. You're late.
I'm looking at my screen.
Mm.
See?
-1 for tardiness.
Yeah, I know. It's following you. That's what it's supposed to do.
No, then why do you always say fix your camera?
Sometimes it gets messed up. That's fair.
So it doesn't always follow.
Okay,
Now you're lashing out on cameras.
You're getting a lashing out.
-1 for lashing out.
Anyway, hold on. Don't do the weather update yet. First, I have to say that it is brought to us by our friends over at Chill Zone AC, featuring reliably rooted AC systems. Make your AC great again. Visit chillzoneac.com. Go ahead.
All right, so I'm looking out to the east, which is that way. Looks like it's clouding up a little bit. Those clouds look like you might have a passing shower later on in the evening. A little bit warmer. As you notice, the lows are going to be in the mid to upper 70s, so that means it's going to be heating back up.
Apple bottom jeans, dude.
And I'm looking for a direction which is blowing probably 5 to 10 miles an hour. I don't see no planes. They're on lunch break or something. But I'm guessing it's coming out of the east because that's normally this time of year. It's coming out of the east. Other than that, it looks like you might get a shower this evening, although it's still that time of year, even though you get these cool blasts for some maybe a thunderstorm or a passing shower. I heard there's some activity over the water, so look out for that. Melissa is her name. Anybody know Melissa? She's out in the Atlantic.
Sounds like she runs HR.
So other than that, probably get some showers later on in the evening.
All right, there you go. That is your weather update. Here with you. And
I got to give a separate. Do I have to give separate weather for Kendall? Because they're so far.
How would you give it if you're not here?
I wouldn't ask you because
it's sunny. That's all you need to know. Trees are not moving. And if they are, it's 1 mile per hour.
When do you think this Mike McDaniel press conference goes down? Was it going down like 2 o'clock today?
They probably get done about I don't know. They probably about 2:30 because they'll probably go on the field. You got to go on the field and run around a little bit.
Oh yeah, that'll help. Get that done.
DJ Mustard.
It's bad uniforms, right?
Yeah.
Not a good look.
Remember one year they did all blue. The same, the color rush, they did blue.
That's just a classic thing when they go into the marketing meeting and they're like, well, we've done everything else. Should we do something new? And it's like,
there is no substitution for the powder blue unis.
They're really good.
They're really good. They tried to put dark blue. They tried to make them dark blue. Nothing is better than that.
Yeah. Well,
and just like I watched the Browns game, show you how pissed off I was about the actual game being played. I didn't realize that the Browns had on brown helmets.
Yeah, you texted that. I was going to let the show go without you revealing that because I don't know what you like. What did you?
Well, you just make assumptions. You don't like. You didn't like. First of all, dude,
you got them Carson Beck guys, dude. You don't know
their
color?
Colors are brown and orange. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things go by you don't notice because it's brown and orange.
Do you think the Browns? They got to be happy though, right? Like, what was Jay Crawford happy?
But what?
With the win.
I wasn't into the friendly mode yesterday.
Really?
I'm telling you, the Dolphins got me so does not like me. I'm not like a frustrated sports guy, right?
But you're done with them.
With who?
Dolphins. Not like done rooting. I'm just saying you're done. Like this is hopeless.
Yes, I would like. It's hard for me to say that because I always think that, but
they're each hand or nothing. It's not the problem. Like it is what it is.
It's not even that. They shouldn't be. They have other talent.
Not anybody they can get the football to. Especially now that Waller's probably out. Seems like Waller could be out for a little bit, if not the rest of the year.
Oh, look, that's great. That's great. Fits right in with everybody else.
Tanner Connor, it's your time, dude. Finally.
First of all, I would never get my ass kicked by Tanner Connor. Okay?
I'll tell you what kicked his ass.
He could be the baddest man on planet Earth.
Yep.
Your name Tanner. You know.
You want to know what kicked his ass yesterday?
Call him TC.
The ball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Assault and battery charges were filed shortly after the game on that football.
Like, dude, what are we doing here? You're just intangibles. You're supposed to have those hands. Sitting here bobbling the ball all over the place. Kidding me? By the way, the weather wasn't that bad yesterday.
It was windy.
Windy, but it wasn't like torrential.
That wind ain't no joke.
Mike McDaniel had too many hoodies on. You don't need two
It was
layers.
a little chilly.
You don't need two layers.
What?
One hoodie.
One was a rain jacket.
Yeah, and he didn't even have that hoodie up, which is stupid. If you're going to have the raincoat up, have the rain hoodie up. He had the sweatshirt hoodie up, which soaks through.
Hit lashing out.
Sorry.
Just hit it.
-1 for lashing out.
That was a good analysis, I think.
For deflecting.
It's so bad that you were picking on the coach. Who sent the text about two hoodies?
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, why does he have two hoodies on?
One
And
was
he's got the wrong.
One was a sweatshirt hoodie, and the other one was a rain hoodie.
He had the wrong one up.
It's too hot for those layers.
No, it's not. Not up there, Jennifer.
Mm.
He's sick of Tua. Tua's sick of him. Those guys, you want to talk about somebody who needs a therapy couch, those two. They need some couples therapy.
They say, fins up, say Dan Campbell would have been on the sideline with a T-shirt.
Oh, for sure.
Tough.
Or, something. Or even if he wasn't, if he wanted to be bundled up, it would look tough. It wouldn't look like, he was getting ready to go to Ultra in the rainy season.
I remember when we first, my first game in the cold when I got to NFL, it was a lot colder than college. And I had the sleeves on,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the veterans came by with scissors and cut them off. Hey, he said, you play football in Cleveland. You don't wear sleeves. Better put some lotion on. I said, I don't hardly play. Don't care. Be cold out there. They have a jacket for you.
What?
Yeah.
Talk about lashing out.
I never wore sleeves ever.
This is where that Vaseline nonsense came into play.
It's not nonsense.
I don't know about that.
Dude,
I'm still not sure. I got to be honest with you.
you clog your pores. You put some Vaseline on your arms. It keeps the heat in.
Don't say clogging pores.
What do you mean?
I just don't like it.
That's what it does.
I don't like what it does. Just don't say it. It sounds gross.
Really? No, it's reality. That's what you do. What you got to do.
Mike McDaniel and Tua need a couples retreat, dude.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. They need to spice this puppy up. Something. Play some games.
Maybe
blindfold.
a trip to Madrid. Maybe that'll be it.
Romantic getaway for those two.
Mm.
Tua is sitting there. He's sitting there and he's looking at Mike McDaniel. They're out to lunch. They're trying to figure things out. And Mike McDaniel goes, and Tua's like, oh my God, this guy. Oh my God. Enough. Just pick it. You're going to go with the sandwich. You know what you're going to pick, Mike. He goes, I may go with the sandwich, Tua, or maybe I'll turn the menu over and look and see what their other options are. He goes, oh, you think you're cute? You think you're cute with the turnover jokes? Who are you, nerd boy? Before I saved you from Kyle Shanahan's bosom. Oh, who are you? Who are you, Tua? You were a run-of-the-mill bust who had his feelings hurt from Brian Flores. Boo!
It's a petty conversation.
Why do you already have both sides? Like it's almost like you practiced this for today.
That's crazy.
Right?
This is what you just feel like this is what's going through their head when they're mad at each other.
You think?
It's crazy to me. Tua, can you decide on what you want for lunch, or do you want to just check it down over to Devon Achan over there? Can he decide what you want for lunch? Can he bail you out? What does he want, Devon? He wants the tomato soup and the grilled cheese, Mike. Typical. That's what he always wants. Boring and bland. Never goes for it down the field or at the restaurant. Yeah, well, maybe if you could scheme something up and whip up a new recipe instead of the same old plays, Mike, then maybe I would have, I don't know, a little bit more incentive to take a risk.
So you're saying there's no variety?
No variety, dude.
Good. See, I'll be the same. Let me go. Taking notes.
Don't even get me started with this Tanner Connery kid's putting on the field. Been here for 4 years. You still got him on the roster? He's got no hands. That was a Chris Grier picking. Oh, the typical. Always blaming Chris Grier. Deflecting.
He can now get retirement.
Dolphin Dan says, you can't talk to people like that, Mike. He's just in a bad mood today. Don't tell her how I feel. Don't tell her how I feel. You haven't been the same ever since you got picked off in the first week against Indianapolis. And you were told that you turn over the ball in bunches. I'm done with this bit.
I mean, oh my goodness.
Was it bad enough yesterday that we got beaten every aspect of the game and we also got our ass kicked?
Yep.
Like physically, we got beat up.
Yep.
Yes.
That's
Which is, if you want to think about South Florida football this past weekend, that's what it was. Beat up.
Yep.
Offensive defensive line got beat up in the Miami game and in the Dolphins game. Now, I had a feeling it could happen in the Dolphins game. I did not expect it in the Canes game. Not even a little bit. That anybody could come in here and push you around.
Now, Maga says the therapist is going to tell Tua and Mike that sometimes people are in your life for a reason and sometimes just for the 2024 season. Take a break. Final segment. We'll play a little all right, oh no to close things out after this. right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Get to a little 15 minutes of Game Day Uncensored, brought to you by the Lexus TX. Room for all your passions in 3 rows of luxurious comfort. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer. Play a little all right. Oh, no, to close things out here. My all right goes to Miami football fans. You guys dealt with it this weekend, you know. Congratulations. You know, I don't know why you guys keep coming back because we took a beating this weekend. But you do, and you forge on, and I just feel like you deserve a little recognition for that, so you guys get my all right. My oh no, that's got to go to the Gators. I mean, even with the Canes losing this week, you guys fired your coach after a win? Like, that's crazy, dude.
That's how people do things now.
I was like, because I thought with the Mike McDaniel thing, I was like, oh, Stephen Ross is waiting. He's like waiting for a real stinker. And he got the green light. Mike McDaniel's still here. Crazy. Dates, Timbo Slice says, oh no goes to the potty mouth callers today.
Yeah. Oh, no. That's what I was going to.
What do you got for all right? No, Leroy?
So, I'm going to do my oh no first. Because in typical Cleveland Browns, Miami Dolphins fashion, the Browns won, and I feel worse because the Dolphins were that bad, right? And I always been like, even if the game is close or whatever, I could always say, you know what, at least I can't lose, right? I lost. Everybody lost watching that game.
Yep.
You know,
we're all worse for it.
Right. It wasn't like I like watching good football. I hate watching the crappy game just because I have an interest in it, but that's what happened. My all right is I was gonna say, like, I was really impressed by the young runners for the Browns.
Yep.
But everybody's run the ball again.
Yeah.
All right.
That dude, what was that guy who ran us last week? He had like
Dowden.
No, Dowdle had good back-to-back games.
Kamani Vidal.
Vidal. Yeah, he did nothing. He did nothing yesterday.
Nothing yesterday. My all right, believe it or not, is going to go to Shohei Ohtani.
All right. He's a legend.
Every time we turn on the TV when we watch sports, we hope to witness something that we have never seen. That's what makes any matchup, any contest, any sport that you watch exciting. But to witness what happened, to witness something that has never happened in anybody's lifetime is truly special. 3 home runs and 10 strikeouts.
Insane.
It's just ridiculous. And he, by the way, he was the big whiffer before that.
Oh, he was slumping.
Out of slump.
Yeah, I saw Yankee fans were getting all cute. They're like, oh, you're not as much energy for Shohei as there was for Aaron Judge. It's like, well, how about that, dude? How about that?
He is the best, like, all-around baseball player I've ever seen. Not necessarily.
He's one of the best professional athletes ever.
You can agree.
Like, it's ridiculous. Who is going to do this?
Nobody.
Struck out 10 strikeouts.
10 strikeouts.
And 3 bombs.
10 strikeouts. By the way,
to send your team to the World Series.
By the way, Babe Ruth in games, I read this somewhere. Babe Ruth, the most he ever had was 3 strikeouts.
All right, you've dropped it 3 times. I'm not going to let you keep going to the well with the Babe Ruth stat.
I don't want you. That's all you have. That's all baseball has is Babe Ruth. That's it. And it wasn't that good compared to what just happened.
Oh, I feel like Shohei's dusting Babe Ruth. Dusting him. Jennifer, what do you got?
So I'm going to start off with my oh no. I went to Halloween Horror Nights this weekend, and the lines.
Oh, they're brutal.
It's actually mental how you can wait for one house for 3 hours.
Oh no! See, I've never been to Halloween Horror Nights. I don't like haunted houses.
You can't get fast pass.
I don't even think it's worth it, to be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the vibes. I love Halloween. I love haunted houses. You know that about me.
Mm-hmm.
Those lines were so long that it literally drove me into going to Men in Black at one point. And
the ride?
the ride. And the actual scary part about all of this is that right at the end, when we're about to exit the ride, we get stuck in the ride. And
Oh,
the
nothing
scariest
worse.
part about all of that is that I desperately needed to use the bathroom.
Oh no.
And I was begging to be let go of. Begging. Actually begging. And the lady, which I'm gonna give my all right to, one of the workers there, she told me she really couldn't do anything about it because they were checking some sort of technical difficulty. And that she was very nice to us and started to sing to get my head away from the thought of almost bursting on the ride.
All right.
So the lady serenaded you into peeing your pants?
No, she tried to serenade us for me not to do that. And
you're
then
drunk.
what?
Did you just hold it? You know,
I
you
was
are an
holding
adult.
on for dear life.
What did you have? Like too many brewskis? Like what were you so filled up on?
Yes.
A lot of brewskis. I gotcha. All right, what's your all right?
The lady, she sang to us.
She's your all right. Okay.
Yeah, I
gotcha.
appreciated
I'm just
her
curious.
and her efforts.
When you go to Halloween Horror Night and you've had cocktails, are you scared easily or it's more difficult to scare you?
Please. It's even more difficult to scare me. I'm laughing in your face and I'm helping you scare other people. So
Kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
I feel like you're more paranoid like if you're high as a kite. Like that would be where you'd
Like,
be.
you're looking around.
Yeah. You'd be like, I'm high as a kite, Yogi. Dan Day, what's your all right? No today.
Even though he doesn't need my approval, but I'm going to give it to one Lionel Messi.
He's good.
In the last game of the year, decision day, with a lot on the line for seeding in the playoffs, what does he do? Well, he does what a true leader does with the team. He gets a hat trick, scoring 3 goals. Not only that, he leads the league for the whole season in goals, gets the Golden Boot, probably going to win the MVP, and propels his team when they need him the most to the number 2 seed in the East and hopefully an MLS Cup. So I like leaders and great players that propel their teams.
A great job by him.
Great job.
Let's have no early first round exit this year. All right?
Yeah, can't have
Let's
that.
get a go, Pinks. All right.
Can't have that.
And what's your oh no?
Oh no. I said this right as it happened yesterday. Our guy Quinn Ewers to Jalen Waddle.
Oh no. Terrible.
With the game way out of reach, putting yourself in danger like that and getting just absolutely mugged. I hope he's not hurt, because that is a pointless injury if there was. But Quinn Ewers, oh man,
there was an ugly look. He bounced back a little bit in that second chance that he got, but it's ugly down here, man.
Would you have been mad at Jalen Waddle if he just kind of not crocodile armed, but just kind of
didn't even get a chance? Like I appreciate him jumping for it. It's like, and that happened how many times? That happened on the Devon Achane one where they saw that. Obviously, the read has now been like, hey, this Tua throwing these balls a little harder, these short guys. And I mean, you could see like the green light go off in the DB, and he goes, oh, Devon Achane, he's sticking the ribs out there.
There was 3 people around Devon Achane when he got that pass.
And by the way, Jalen Waddle was wide ass open the entire, but he wasn't the read because Achane saved me. That's it. Just Achane's got to be like, hurt, man. What are you doing?
I know that feeling. Keep in mind, it's hard for a running back too, because you're so used to getting the ball and looking straight ahead.
Yeah.
So when you start catching passes, it's really hard to like not have your eyes forward.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Receivers are used to catching the ball facing the quarterback, or turning around, looking back at the quarterback. If you're a running back, it takes a little bit to get used to.
Thank God for him, man, because if it wasn't for him, they'd have no yards. He is carrying this thing by himself. And they didn't have very many. I understand. I understand. But Tua, Jesus, dude. Pretty crazy. What did this guy say?
Tobin is
outraged pretty boy Zach Wilson for not taking over 7 years. Definitely not. I didn't care. I was actually excited. I thought that actually was like, oh, something's happening in these practices. They're going to make him the backup. So I definitely was not upset about that. So it's tough right now, man. Get ready. Buckle up, everybody. We're apparently in for, because if that's not the, I guess we're in for the long haul. Seymour wasn't going to fire anybody, because he's such a nice guy.
No. It has nothing to do with that. It's just not now.
Nice guy. Such a nice guy.
All right. What if he's waiting till bye week?
Bye week? Bye week? For what? How could anybody prepare worse than this? What's going on in these practices?
Yeah, but if you hire somebody, you're just gonna hire somebody from the same system.
Telling just get Sam Madison down here. Let him do it for 4 weeks. Do the Jeff Saturday thing.
Really?
Something. Just get him out of here. Him,
why
Grier, the
you have the
QB.
single-handed most unreasonable solutions to.
This is not a time for reason. This is a time to be unreasonable. The time for reasonable left the station, dude. This is a non-stop trip.
Who that is? Reasonable.
Yeah, I'm out of here, dude.
Who that
Reasonable.
Who that is? Come on, dude.
You're not having fun either. Don't.
I know I'm not. This sucks.
Check down. Itchin. Connor, Tanner, Connor. Picked.
That's crazy. Like, can I just say, Tanner Connor and Julian Hill.
Mm-hmm. At least they didn't throw deep to Alec Ingold this week.
That was the world's
Traded one intangible for
slowest squaring.
What do you have for us today in the leaders only meeting, Alec Ingold? We could have gone deep to me a couple more times this week, guys. We really left some meat on the bone there.
We didn't have enough time for you to get deep.
What's
that Julian Hill CD is never going to happen.
I know. I bet it yesterday too.
You what?
Close. I did. It went up.
Even with Waller?
Well, it went up. It was like plus 800 yesterday. So I was like, I'll throw it in there. I had a bunch of parlays. None of them hit. I think the only thing I got yesterday was a Kenneth Grant sack. Because I did a parlay. I did a rookie parlay. I did Kenny G sack with an Ollie Gordon touchdown. That was plus 2,000. That didn't hit. I only got half. I did a Jalen Phillips sack with a Waller touchdown. And then I did Julian Hill. That's stupid. The only thing you should bet on this team is Achane. That's it. Everything else is a waste of money. If you bet on anybody but Devon Achane, you might as well just send to the Hard Rock your cash in a bag on fire.
Like
that's
like you betting Julian Hill touchdown?
No, that's fair.
How many touchdowns did he have in his career?
0.
Okay, right. And you have been betting him. How long you been in the league? You have literally bet him every game.
She says Mrs. Tobin should freeze your bank account.
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know. I lose it a little at a time. I just keep.
No, Leroy can't lend him $20. You know why? Because sometimes he sucks me in with him. I just start throwing money over there. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm in. So no.
She keeps looking at the bank account. She says, "What is Hard Rock?" I said, "That's the cafe. I stop there for coffee sometimes." It was expensive coffee. Yeah.
No one's falling for that.
Nobody's falling for that. I stepped by the cafe for my coffee.
Kind of out of the way there, Tobin.
You could have got away with it if we were actually
doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the good old days, man. Oh.
Well, that's our show for today, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, for calling in. Hockman, Crowder, Solana. It's your guys' turn now. I'm done with this. Enjoy your next 4 hours. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.